So, our first video for today is called Five Scary Ghost Videos from All Over the World. Or the place. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that's what they mean. Place.
Top 5 Ghosts Caught on Camera. The Haunting of Enfield Hall. The allegedly haunted Enfield Hall in England has had a long, strange history dating back 140 years. In 1880, the Enfield Hall was first built as a coffee
Oh my
house.
god, 1880?
Since
That's a
then, it
long
has
time
served as
ago.
a hotel, and during World War II, it was used as an evacuation center, housing mostly women and children.
I'm
After
pretty
the
sure.
war,
A
the
lot of
building was
places
used
like
as
that
a
have
school
so many
until
different
it was
purposes
abandoned
over
in
the years.
1963. The property remained empty for 30 years until it was purchased and transformed into a social club. Ever since, workers and visitors frequently report witnessing paranormal activity in Enfield.
You guys ever notice how a lot of these buildings that are like hundreds of years old, their purpose changes over time? And depending on the size, it's always like a medical building, like to hold people who are sick or turned into a nursing home. Like my apartment is probably, I'd say, over 80 years old, and it used to be a nursing home at one point. It has like cobblestone aspects to it, like bricks and stones, and it had to be like worked on like 2 years ago. But the purpose has always changed time to time, and it usually uh, precedes the haunting. And a lot of these places are historical after 100 years because they're not allowed to be torn down. So I wouldn't be surprised if this place was like super haunted.
Hall. People claim to have seen shadow figures roaming the building. They say they've heard unexplained voices, loud banging, and mysterious footsteps. Even creepier, some have claimed to see the apparition of a small child who wanders the building and even hides in the rooms.
Yeah, I would never.
In a two-part series, veteran paranormal investigator Jeff Young and team member Phil travel to Enfield Hall to investigate the claims of supernatural activity. Jeff and Phil start in the main room, attempting to capture some EVPs on their voice recorder. They also begin to hear some very creepy sounds with their own ears.
Perhaps you're a child from the war that was brought here.
That's definitely footsteps.
Noises from the stage area, Phil.
It's like
There was
some kind of
knocking.
tapping.
Yeah, definitely.
Can you make another noise for us, please?
What's more like knocking than footsteps?
An EVP of a child's voice is received saying, "Mummy." Here is the audio enhanced.
Yeah, I
They
guess I
catch
can
an
kind of see
EVP
the
that
English
almost sounds
accent
like a
in that
child
EVP.
calling out for its mother. As Jeff and Phil continue to investigate, the paranormal activity in the building seems to intensify. One of their static cameras catches something very odd on the second floor.
Oh no.
Whilst Phil and I are on the ground floor, up on the first floor, our static cam is capturing the door to room 3 opening and closing as something decides to make itself known.
Wow. It's almost as if something just walked by it, you know? Like walked right through it. Like you can almost imagine a person just walking through that door as it
And
opens.
back downstairs with Jeff and Phil, things are getting a bit more intense as well.
Hello? Whoa. Whoa.
The loud footsteps of something seem to charge towards Jeff in the dark. causing him to take a startled step back.
I wonder
Gathering their
if he got
courage,
that
the
on
guys head
EVP though.
upstairs to continue their investigation. What they don't know is that back downstairs, on the very spot where they heard the charging footsteps, one of their stationary cameras again picks up something downright chilling.
Oh, damn. He caught a full figure. Did you guys see that? A full-on figure. That's a tall one, too. That's like an adult.
A strange shadow seems to quickly walk past an open doorway. Still upstairs, Jeff and Phil have no idea what they just captured. The strange evidence was discovered later when the team reviewed their footage. But what do you think? Did Jeff and Phil capture audio and video
really
evidence of
long
the
arms,
supernatural
too.
in Enfield Hall? You decide. Be sure to check out Jeff Young's full 2-part investigation, as well as
Interesting.
over 100 other paranormal investigations, over on his YouTube channel, Jeff Young.
I wonder if they ever
Things
went back
You
there.
don't want to hear. This next video was sent in to me by a viewer named Gabriel Androkonis. He says that he and his girlfriend Tatiana recently moved into a new home in Edmonton, Canada. One day,
Canada.
when talking to their new neighbors, Gabriel and Tatiana were told that the previous
We've seen a
tenants
few
of their
ghost
house
videos from
claimed to
Canada.
hear the unexplained sound of a little girl running and
Oh,
crying
thanks for the follow.
throughout the
Welcome.
home. At first, Gabrielle and Tatiana simply dismissed the creepy stories as superstition, and they
Oh,
didn't give them a second
I don't know
thought.
about moving into a place that has
But
like a
then
bad
one
history.
night, when Tatiana is
I
home
couldn't
alone,
imagine.
she begins to hear something absolutely terrifying.
It's okay, I'm just watching my stupid TV show. And I heard like some kind of sobbing, or like I can hear right now of crying. I thought it was the neighbors, but it's been going on for like about,
Watch, it's like a
I don't
banshee.
know, like 5.
You like
10
scary?
minutes.
Oh, I do too. Top 5 definitely has some scary
I can
videos time to
barely
time.
walk.
Oh, don't tell me it's coming from the closet. No.
It's coming from downstairs.
Oh, this woman is so brave.
Not gonna go.
I don't know about this one, guys. Her hand would have been shaking a lot more if she was that scared.
I just like.
I mean, she's shaking a little bit, but it's hard to tell. What is that? Oh, it's a toy. A toy rat? Maybe they have a cat inside? What is behind the door there?
Escape. Please go.
As Tatiana slowly walks down the stairs, she records the horrifying audio of what sounds like a man moaning and weeping
Yeah,
right
I
inside
heard
the
like a
couple's
human voice
downstairs
like
bedroom.
mumbling.
Tatiana is terrified, and for obvious reasons, she doesn't dare check inside the room. She calls Gabriel in a panic and tells him that there might be someone in the house. Luckily, he's only 5 minutes away and hurries
To be
home
honest,
confront
someone being in
whoever
the
it
house
might
would be more terrifying
When
than
he
a
arrives,
ghost.
he searches the entire home.
That's
top to
always
bottom.
the circumstance.
No one there. The sobbing has now stopped, and he can't find anything in the house that could have caused the noise. Gabriel says that after this incident, they have heard other strange, unexplained noises in their home late at night. So, what do you think this could be? And what would you do
I don't
if
know,
you heard
could
the
be a
same
skinwalker.
sound in your home. Maybe coming from
See,
your
that's the thing. I don't
bedroom.
know if it's fake
Let me
because
know down in the comments.
it's hard to debunk
In
it, but at the
another
same
video
time,
seen by
if
Nuke's
somebody
Top
was
5
that
viewer
terrified,
Raven
they'd be
Ellis,
shaking.
Raven
You know,
and
like
her
the
sister
camera was
Rocky
way too
celebrate
stable.
their shared birthday with their friends. For fun, they decide to go on a drive to an allegedly haunted bridge near their hometown.
Oh no, these
The
videos
bridge
are
was
pretty
constructed in
terrifying.
1909
Cursed
and
bridges?
has a very dark history. It is said that in 1930, a woman named Helen lost her infant daughter in a raging house fire. Heartbroken from the loss, she spiraled into a severe depression before ending her life at what's now called Haunted Helen's Bridge. Many people claim to have seen the ghost of Helen at the bridge and have heard her loud, mournful screams and sobbing in the middle of the night. Raven, her sister, and their friends drive to the bridge and record as they explore the site in the middle of the night.
Wow.
It did not go well.
I would imagine it didn't go well.
Raven and everybody, if we die, we're going to Helen's Bridge. So that's, if you find this footage, that's what's happening.
This is the stuff they find in documentaries.
I know.
Oh, don't tell me they're going there at night.
And so it's Adam, Kiki, Rocky, and Assyria, and Helen. Helen.
I'm scared.
I am scared.
Oh no.
Yo, keep that flashlight on, please.
What?
Please.
I don't know about this one, guys. No, I haven't heard of that one before. Is it here in the States or is it a different country?
The group hears a terrifying scream and runs back to the car. Now, of course, anyone's first thought would be that it could possibly be a prank or maybe even fake. But the girls sound legitimately terrified, and the bridge is in the middle of nowhere, far away from any people. To make
Yeah,
things
it's like
even
on some
stranger,
random
as Raven gets
highway.
back to the car, her phone
It's
seems
weird.
to experience a strange glitch right before she stops recording. Before they leave, Raven convinces her sister Rocky and her friend to walk towards the bridge together one more time. And one more time, it did not go well.
Oh no.
No.
You guys are good. You got each other's hands to hold.
Oh my god. No, come on. I'm not.
What the fuck was that?
Another scream terrifies the girls, and again,
That's
they run
hilarious.
back to the car. This time, Raven's sister discovers a mysterious injury on her arm. So,
Well, her friend
what
was
do you
slapping
think?
her arm. Obviously,
Was
it's
it the ghost of Helen
not
screaming from the
paranormal.
bridge? Was it a hoax? Was it just a strange person hanging out in the remote woods trying to prank them?
Maybe stop drinking
know
and
what you
actually
think.
investigate it. Jeez.
If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught something great, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com.
It's called Overtorn Bridge.
Over
it's
on
in
the YouTube
Scotland.
channel, The Haunted Side,
Oh.
ghost hunters Patrick and Jason
That's really
investigate
cool.
a 100-year-old
I haven't heard of that
farmhouse
before,
that
though. Is
local
it
residents
cursed,
claim
maybe?
is extremely haunted. The house has come to be known as a hotbed of paranormal activity.
There's a
and
few
has
bridges
sat
I know
empty
that are
and
cursed in the
decaying
States,
for over
and
50 years.
There's a really sad
Locals
story
avoid the
about
house
a lady
entirely.
in white.
Patrick
But
and Jason are
the lady in
already a
white
bit
is
on
seen
edge
all
as
over
they
the
head
world.
inside the house to
So
begin
I
exploring.
think it's more of
Almost
a
immediately, they encounter something very
superstitious
unexpected that
haunting
definitely puts a
of
fright into
a woman
them.
going
But
through some kind of
it's not
trauma.
exactly paranormal.
And it always happens on the
added on
side of
too
the
much
road. And the
later.
worst thing you can do is stop.
Is that, dude?
Because usually the lady in white tries to make people crash or get out of their car. And what they do is they follow them home. And you hear screaming all the time. So usually whenever you see a white apparition on the side of the road, you just keep going. Like you don't stop.
After the angry bird settles back into its roost, Patrick and Jason continue their
Look at that
investigation.
bird. It's
They begin to
hilarious.
hear strange,
You know
unexplained
what has scared the
noises
shit out of me
and
at
keep seeing
nighttime?
creepy shadows out of the corner of their eye.
Yeah, you want to keep driving. Just ignore it. It wasn't there.
Did you hear that?
Did you hear that?
Oh, I can
Yes.
imagine the
Like
smell
a
of that
sigh.
building.
Yeah.
It probably smells of like mildew and mold.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
But I'm like seeing things out of the
Get
corner of
out.
my
That's
eye.
exactly what I was about to say. It's like, it's something that's just kind of like, it's there just enough that you know that it's there, but it doesn't want you to know that it's there.
The haunted side guys then explore the second floor of the farmhouse. Meanwhile, back downstairs, things get truly bizarre.
Could have swore I saw something.
What did you
That
see?
building looks so creepy.
I thought someone was standing right there. I looked over and I swear I saw like a figure standing there.
You know what's really weird? I had that same feeling when I walked by this door just a
Really?
minute ago. Yeah.
So while we were seeing things move upstairs, our night vision camera captured something amazing downstairs.
Oh?
We appeared to catch what looks like somebody walking from left to right towards the stairs.
It's very faint, but I could see like a white
Did
apparition.
you see it? A creepy white translucent figure seems to pass right in
I do
front
it like
of one
once
of
a
their
month.
stationary cameras.
I do like a little watch party
Could this be a
on
ghost?
Twitch.
Or is it just a very,
Usually I just play
very
horror
strange
games
mist?
on here.
What do you think? You can check out this full video over on the Haunted Side's YouTube channel, where part 2
It's
of
really
this
hard to find really
investigation of
good
the Hunter
ghost
Creek
videos
house
because you have to
is
filter
coming
out
very
all the
soon.
fake stuff.
The Angry Poltergeist.
But usually I get kind of lucky and I
Russian
get
YouTuber Tim
some
Morozov
interesting
is
finds.
investigating an abandoned house that one of his fans told him about. Supposedly, the house is violently haunted by the ghost of a young girl.
Oh, I would never.
Tim decides
I
to
would
stay
never.
overnight at the abandoned house.
Old
He
farmhouses
sets
are
up
the
night
most
vision cameras in
terrifying.
multiple rooms
I
in
think
an
I think
attempt to capture
hospitals are
everything
probably
that might happen.
my least favorite places
Then,
to
he
visit
sits
if
in the
they were
dark and
abandoned.
repeatedly asks the spirit to
But
communicate
old
with him.
farmhouses are
Something
terrifying at night.
Seems to answer
Even during the
back.
daytime too.
Ты можешь со мной выйти на связь?
I don't know how these guys do it with them by themselves. Oh, that's not terrifying at all.
Вот эта полка упала.
Tim inspects the small glass case, but is unable to find an explanation for why it fell. But that's just the beginning. He
Oh,
no
no.
longer believes that he's alone and continues asking the spirit to communicate with him. That's when he hears an odd noise from somewhere in the house.
Ты можешь со мной выйти на контакт, я знаю, что ты здесь. Мой микрофон может тебя записать.
Things are just flying around him. Jeez. What? Oh, damn, they're just flying around. I'm seeing orbs everywhere.
One by one, forks get flung off the table. Again, Tim is unable to find an explanation for the strange activity. Then, he starts to hear another strange sound.
It sounds like more silverware.
He realizes that the bizarre tapping sound is actually coming from underneath the floor.
Oh no.
He finds a small entrance to the narrow crawl space underneath the house.
No, don't do
And then
it.
things take a turn toward the horrific.
Тут есть? Что это? Паук?
Oh, spider. It's not so bad. Oh, fuck no. Oh no. That was a growl. That was an animal. Or a demon or something. Yeah, time to go. Pack it up. Just get out of there.
Камера моя.
Oh, I love how he's still there after that. He's what a brave man. Give this guy a medal. I don't think he saw the cat. He just kind of assumed it was the cat.
What?
Something he can't see hisses at Tim aggressively. But scariest of all, a knife is thrown directly at him.
Oh,
barely
hell
missing his
no.
face.
Oh, no.
That's when he decides to just get out
no.
of there.
Yeah,
now, crazily enough, Tim Morozov
that is the
actually
worst
returns
case
to the
scenario
house
right there, is a
only
knife
2 weeks
flying.
later. After doing some online research, he believes he'll be able to get the sinister entity to leave the house.
I can't believe this
But of
guy's
course,
back.
it did not go well.
What is wrong with this man?
Кто шум появился?
He goes back. After that, I'd probably never go there again.
Возможно, из-за машин.
Oh. Oh, wow. This is a very angry poltergeist. Whoa.
Зачем ты это делаешь? Я просто с тобой хочу
Yeah,
связаться,
I
и
wouldn't
всё.
know how you fake this.
Зачем ты это делаешь? Смысл? Мне не кажется, что было похоже на смех.
Whoa, this is actually pretty scary.
Кошка? Ты прикидываешься кошкой? Кто ты? Почему ты не хочешь со мной говорить?
Is that a toy? Oh, wow. Oh, shit. Saw that? Some kind of a bucket just flew after him.
Again, a knife comes flying at Tim's face, this
Oh,
time from
damn.
under a couch. Then a cupboard door slams open on its own. With that, Tim decides to make a run for it. But as he tries to make his escape, a bucket slides violently towards his
Oh
feet,
my God.
nearly making him fall flat on his face. It seems that whatever is in the house is dark, sinister, and intentionally trying to hurt him. But
Holy
what
crap.
do you think? Is it real, or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
I think that's real.
You
There's no
decide.
way.
Check out Tim's full videos, which include even more creepy footage, over on his
It,
YouTube
it
channel.
could be a
Tim
demon.
Morozov.
You never know. It
Did
could
you
be
see
something
her?
malicious that's not human.
Popular K-pop boy band 17 uploaded a 2-part challenge series to their YouTube channel that reached a wide audience of shocked fans. In the video, the 13 members
don't
of
follow
17
K-pop
play
that
a
much.
game
I used
called,
to.
quote, the game of tag. The production team hired 3 scare actors, a man dressed as Pennywise the Clown, a man dressed as a scary old grandma holding a knife,
Yeah.
and a masked man in a suit. The scare actor's job is to chase the boys through an abandoned factory while they have to look for a key to escape. Whoever
sounds
finds
pretty
the
cool.
key and is able to
It's a
escape
little
through
fun
the
little
exit
game.
of the factory wins the challenge. If the scare actors catch them and manage to physically force them out of the factory, then the team loses. To keep the game interesting, they go through the abandoned factory in teams. So the first team goes through, they get scared by the 3 scare actors who drag them out the entrance, and so they lose the game. But nothing else much happens. Then the next team goes through, and that's when one of the members, Won-woo, experiences something very odd.
Oh no.
살인마가 자꾸 돌아다녀. 찾을 수가 있어야지.
여기 한 명 더 있어 살인마.
Can you imagine being chased by a real ghost?
Did you see it? Well,
Nico,
if you didn't see anything,
welcome.
don't worry, because
No,
nothing
I'm not afraid of
appears on
clowns.
camera. That's what makes this video so creepy. Won-woo sees what he believes to be one of the scare actors, a woman crouching on top of a cabinet. But there's nothing on the video. No woman
Interesting.
to be seen. When Won-woo asks about it afterwards, the production team explains that there was absolutely no one in that room. Even creepier,
Oh, wow.
they tell him that all 3 scare actors are men. There are absolutely no women inside.
그 중간에 그 마네킹인가?
칼대고 쫓아오시는 분 말하는 거
말고 중간 방에.
진짜 귀신 본 거 아니야?
아니 우리 중간 방에.
아니 아까 그래서 네가 그렇게 얘기하다 진짜 귀신 보는 거 아니야? 그렇게 했어.
여자분 안 계시죠? 저희 다
Nico probably knows this K-pop band.
진짜 귀신
She
보는
likes
내가 처음에
K-pop.
보더니 여자
네, 정한 형은 못 봤어?
난 못 봤어.
He's just like, oh damn, I just saw a real ghost.
Now it's important to mention here that the teams that still have to go through the abandoned factory have no interaction with the teams that have already went through. So when the next team enters, they have no idea what Won-woo claimed he saw. One of them, named Hoshi, gets separated trying to find the key to escape. Hoshi stumbles upon the same room where Won-woo saw the mysterious woman earlier. And that's when things get truly bizarre.
Oh?
Just like Won-woo, Hoshi seems to see something in the darkly lit corner of the room. He even bows politely. He too later explains to the group that he saw a woman in the corner.
아니 어떤 여성분.
That is so weird. They're seeing something that. Oh, you only follow BTS. Okay. Well, this is like a random K-pop band.
잠깐만 이 얼굴을 봤어? 아이 컨택 했대. 이 마네킹 아니었어?
Apparently, like they're well known, I guess.
귀신인 거 같은데요? 야 우리 이번에 컨텐츠 잘 되나 봐.
Hoshi claims that the woman actually looked at him, staring him right in the eyes. The other 17 members just don't know what to think about these strange claims. And then it happens a third time.
A third time? What the fuck? So they just take turns seeing the ghost?
여기도 사람이 있다.
That's so funny.
뭐야? 어쨌든
Now that yet another 17 member sees the mysterious figure of a woman in the room, the rest of the group believes they're being pranked. They accuse the production team of setting them up.
얘나 힘들었어? 그냥 힘들었어. 수고했어.
이상 혹시 너 여자 귀신 봤어?
봤어.
여자?
아이 그냥 있는 거네 사람.
제대로 못 봤어.
섭외네. 아 이쯤 돼서는 그냥 인정하는 게 빠를지도.
그래 오케이 섭외 안 했다. 섭외 안 했어. 오케이 섭외 안 한 걸로. 꼬잉 우리 가지고 놀래 그.
자 형 누나들 정말.
After they are done filming the challenge, Won-woo and Hoshi are still a bit spooked.
I'd be
They
spooked
again
too.
question the production crew, asking if they were just pulling a prank on them. The crew insist that they did not pull a prank of any kind. They even turn the lights on and let the guys check out the room.
Interesting. I wonder why you couldn't see it on camera though.
지금 졸고 있을 텐데 지금도? 그가요? 돌고 있는데 그 슬래치 쳐야 돼. 모아가지고. 모아서.
Oh, thank you. I try my best. I try to keep it interesting for you guys.
없어도 문제 아니야? 그치. 그래서 너무 궁금한 거야.
So, could it be that the guy saw a real ghost in the creepy old abandoned factory? Or is it a very, very elaborate hoax? You decide.
I don't know. It looks like a real
You can
reaction
check out the
to
full
me.
two-part series with English subtitles over on the YouTube channel 17. For updates on the channel, including upcoming Nuke's Top 5 merch. Yes, I'm finally gonna have merch. Follow me on Twitter at Nuke's Top 5. Thanks for watching.
Alright, so that was the end of that video, and let's watch this one. This one was on my list as well. Let's see.
This next Nuke's Top 5 exclusive video was sent in by viewer Michael Youngblood. The video was shot near Winchester, Virginia, a city that was the site
We're going to
of
be
some
playing
of the
some really
bloodiest
great
battles
games
of the US Civil War.
next
Michael is
month. I
filming
have
his friend
some
Jake
surprises in the rotation.
Expect.
I'm not going to say what, but it's going to be a big surprise.
Alright, ready? Yeah. You recording?
Yep.
Oh, now my socks are like...
Oh, what was that behind him?
Look at that. Yeah. Yeah.
What the hell was
Did
that
you
behind
see it?
him?
When looking back at the video, Michael and Jake are shocked to see what looks like a mysterious figure dressed like a Civil War soldier.
He has a
and
gun in
carrying
his
a
hand.
long, old-timey musket. The creepy apparition silently walks across the field right behind them. But Michael and Jake say that they didn't see anyone at the time. So could this be the spirit of a fallen
Wow.
Civil War soldier? Let me know what you think.
That is very
Shadows
interesting.
of Doubt.
Whoa.
It's a normal Friday afternoon in Opelousas,
Yeah, we're watching ghost
Louisiana,
videos
and Dante
today.
Saunier stops at a service station
All
to
night,
get
actually.
some gas. Suddenly, he notices something very strange
You're
inside
fine.
a parked
Everyone's
and empty
welcome here to
school
hang
bus
out.
across the street.
Always glad to see you guys.
You about to go walk up to this bus? Look at that. Look at them children playing.
Oh, those are ghost kids. Those are apparitions in the bus.
look at
Holy
that.
shit. Oh, wow.
Let's go see.
Broad daylight,
Let's
too.
investigate. An empty bus.
Whoa.
An empty bus.
Seeing something in there.
Strange, creepy shadows of children can be seen walking through the school bus, even though the vehicle is parked and completely empty.
That
Dante
is
says that he
nuts.
walked over to the bus and even
Whoa.
drove his truck around it, but saw no one and nothing to explain the
Oh,
bizarre
you're sweet.
apparitions.
Thank you.
Dante
Love
was
you guys
creeped out
too.
by the entire experience and posted his video to Facebook, where it quickly got over 2 million views. As of today, the mystery of the school bus shadows remains unexplained.
I hope
The
nothing
Midnight
tragic
Whisper.
happened to that bus.
Red Easer Mike is up around midnight after his family have all went to bed. He suddenly smells a strange odor coming from the living
on my
room,
stream,
and he
you can use
suspects
your
that one of
channel
the family
points to
pets
throw things
might
at
have
me, or
urinated on the floor.
put me in a box
But
and
as
all
Mike
this fun
begins
stuff.
searching for the telltale puddle, something scares the absolute out of him.
Oh. 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 Oh, thank you. All too sweet. Ah. I have cat ears now. Oh my. His cat got scared as well.
A small childlike voice seems to whisper, "Mike," from somewhere nearby.
That sounds like a demon. What is that?
Mike just books it up the stairs, leaving his dog and his concerned little kitten in the background to wonder what the hell just
Yeah,
happened.
even the cat ran out.
Now,
and
Mike
heard
says
it.
that he lives in an old 1850s house near the
Yeah,
coast
the
of
dog
Herring
booked it
Cove,
as well.
Canada. It has a slight bit of dark history, but he says that he's never experienced anything remotely paranormal before this night. In fact, Mike has never
Yes,
even made a single
you're all my
post
little
about anything
vampirelings.
supernatural until
Every
this
one of you.
strange incident that literally sent him running. The thing in the tunnel.
Oh no, not a
Nuke's
tunnel
Top
one.
5 viewer Sophie reached out to us about a very creepy video that her
Tunnels
friend
at night
Laura
are very
recorded
scary.
in an abandoned railway tunnel in Hassel, Germany. The tunnel was built in 1890 and it was used extensively by German troops during World War II. So, while on a weekend trip, Laura checks out the historic old abandoned rail tunnel. She's recording with her phone when she captures what is maybe
this is not
one
gonna
of the
end well.
weirdest clips I've ever seen. Check it out.
She's gonna have a bunch of bats fly at her.
Something pale and thin can be seen
Oh,
rising
hell
up from
no.
the
What is
tracks
that?
in front of Laura on what looks like a thin little arm.
Oh my
As
god.
for Laura, she gets one look at the disturbing thing and just turns and makes
That looks
a
like a
run for it.
skinwalker.
Now, watching
Yeah.
this clip over and over, I honestly have no idea what this is. It looks like maybe a hairless torso with two skinny arms, getting up in a very
that is my ticket to
unnatural
run
way.
out of that tunnel. That is
Maybe it's
my
an animal, maybe
leave
it's
now
a
warning
very
right
weird
there.
looking person. I just don't know. So you tell me what you think this is down in the comments.
That is
We need
nightmare
scary
fuel
videos.
right there.
So if you've seen one or even filmed one yourself, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com. Evil Alexa. Now this next video is about the dangers of accidentally scaring yourself. 8-year-old Jackson and 2 of his friends are having a sleepover at his home in Grapevine, Texas. The 3 fearless young boys decide to ask the family's Amazon Alexa to tell them a scary bedtime story. It was then
Oh, this is
that they
gonna be
realized they had made a huge mistake.
Alexa, tell me a bedtime story. Sorry, I don't know that. Oh, Alexa, tell me a horror story. Did you hear that? Okay, turn it off, turn it off. Alexa, stop. Alexa, turn off. Alexa, was that creepy? Yeah. It wasn't. Alexa, play.
What? I don't understand what's going on. The mom's like, I'm gonna kick all your asses if y'all don't go to sleep.
What's your problem? Nothing's scary at all. Alexa, stop. Alexa was
As requested, Alexa begins telling a scary story starting with, "Did you hear that?" The 8-year-old boys lose their damn minds and just begin to scream and yell for Alexa to stop.
I think there's been like stories about people hearing skinwalkers,
Thankfully,
but
Jackson's
usually if you
mother
see
comes to the
one,
rescue,
you don't live to tell
but
the
she
tale.
seems pretty unimpressed.
Kind of
by
like
their
sirens. Once you hear them, it means that you're no, it's banshees.
I think the
Once you
lesson
hear
here
a
is always be
banshee,
careful about
someone's
letting
going to
your
be
kids
close to
watch
death.
or listen to scary content. I mean, enjoy the video is what I was gonna say there. Thank you. Unholy night.
Well, it's
Mariana
nice to have a
Ramos
little
says
like
that her
fun
father was
video, I
attending
guess.
Christmas
Nothing
Mass
too
at his
scary.
local church when he decided to send her a quick video of the service.
Oh
When
no.
Mariana watches the video, she sees something that gives her the chills.
What the hell is that?
A pale person with no distinct features and deep hollow eyes can be seen amongst the celebrating churchgoers.
What the
Mariana
fuck?
asks her father about the mysterious figure, and he too is disturbed and confused because he says he didn't see this person when he recorded the video. He asks other church members, but no one recognizes the odd stranger in the footage. But here's where things get really weird, because Mariana claims that there was one person who did recognize this figure: the church's old priest. The priest said that the person in the video was an old woman who used to work closely with the church, a woman who had died many years earlier. So, is this the woman's ghost showing up to church for Christmas Mass? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Window to the other side. TikTok user Alyssa is outside with her 2 children one night when the family spots something strange in the second floor bedroom window.
Alright, my daughter's room is up there, and we keep seeing some... Alright, put your flashlight up.
What is that?
Okay, wait, we're gonna look down for a minute, but put your flashlight down. Let's see if we can get it to go again. Alright, flash it up there. Oh.
Oh, there's like a set of eyes.
Put your flashlight down. Flash it again. Put it down. Put your flashlight
Oh, there's a
down.
second pair of eyes.
Let's see
What
if
is
it'll
this?
do it again. Alright, put it up. Hurry. Oh.
Someone or something can be seen peeking through the blinds of Alyssa's daughter's bedroom. But when they shine their flashlight, whatever it is simply disappears out of sight. Creepily enough, no one can be seen standing behind the blinds, and no hand can be seen moving them. Now, Alyssa believes that her house is haunted by a friendly ghost or poltergeist that means her family no harm. So instead of being alarmed, Alyssa and her children just rush right into the house and quickly head up to check out the window.
Alright, let's see if it'll do it one more time, baby. Put your flashlight up. Alright, it. Let's go inside. Let's go inside. Let's go inside. Alright, here's
Their
the
neighbors are
upstairs.
probably like, I don't know
wanna
what
show
our
you
neighbors
guys.
are doing.
No one behind the door.
It's just RTU, yes.
Here's my daughter's room. It's a little messy, I'm sorry, but just to show you. Here's the closet.
The Mario
I just wanna
Paint
show you
music
there's
is playing.
Nobody behind.
That's how you know he's up there.
Nobody in the closet. Here's the window right over here. Nobody. Not a single person up here.
The family finds nothing and no one there. Now, it is interesting to note that shortly after posting this video to TikTok, Alyssa closed her account and seemed to just kind of disappear from the internet.
Oh, that's weird.
That is a bit of a mystery. It kind of makes you
That's
wonder
a very
if that
unsettling
ghost was
afterthought
friendly
of someone
after
just
all.
deleting their account after posting something like
Walking
this.
Among Us. Canadian paranormal investigation team Walking Among Us reached out to us
Yeah.
about a terrifying experience one of their investigators had at the historic SDG jail in Cornwall, Ontario, Canada. The SDG jail was built in 1833.
Ooh, a
and
haunted
over
jail?
190-year history, many people have lost their life here. Some by hanging, some from illness, and some from horrible violence. Perhaps even more disturbing, many unclaimed bodies were buried right on the property. With a dark history like that, it's no wonder that the SDG jail is said to be extremely haunted. On an overnight investigation, Walking Among Us team member Krista is all alone in a known paranormal hotspot on the lower levels of the jail. She has a chilling experience that the investigators just can't explain.
My name's Krista. Can you
I
please
wonder what
tell me your name?
EVPs they're gonna catch. Yeah, I've heard of some really cool demonic stories.
Is anyone coming around the corner? What? Rafe? No, stop. Ayo.
Krista is freaked out when she hears shuffling footsteps in the
I
hallway
don't think
near
I
her,
heard what the
and then
voice
hears a
said
voice
though.
that she thinks is fellow investigator Rafe. But there's just one problem. At the time, Rafe is in a completely different part of the building, filming with the other team investigators.
Probably won't even do the port. Nothing ever happens to me. I'm fine.
Yeah, but maybe it will.
Okay, fine. I'll sit there.
Sit for like 20 seconds.
Okay,
See if you
fine,
hear
fine.
anything. I'm the same way, so I tend to just be behind the camera.
Which is more fun.
It is.
Krista is all alone while team members Rafe, Kelly, and James are doing a separate investigation in another part of the jail. In fact, when Krista calls out, the other team member's camera captures them in real time running over to check on Krista.
Is anyone coming around the corner? Yeah. What? Rafe? No, stop. Ayo.
We're coming.
Rafe? Are you okay? That's not funny.
What happened? No one's there.
I wonder if they're gonna catch anything.
No, we're not in the hall. Yeah, so we were in the room doing the ball thing. He went upstairs. I went toward the kitchen. He was up.
I heard footsteps.
No, there's not.
Watch, they're pulling a prank on her.
And it sounded like you going, get out of here.
No, that was. He was with us.
Oh, I hope that's on there.
I was with him. Can we take the footage? Or?
And you swear to God, he was with us. You know I got cranky. Okay, well,
She sounds very scared though. I give her that much.
After rewatching the footage, the investigators believe that a spirit might have mimicked Rafe's voice. You can watch this entire investigation at the SDG jail over on the YouTube
That's
channel.
sad. I wish they got more
Walking Among
evidence.
Us. Who waits in the woods? So this is Noah. Noah is not a YouTuber. He's not a TikToker. In fact, he's not a quote influencer of any kind. Noah is just a guy who posted one single video to the internet about something that happened to him that scared the living shit out of him. You see, Noah was driving late one night in the deep isolated woods of Sun River, Oregon. He was getting a bit sleepy, so he decided to pull off onto a desolate country road in the woods to take a nap in the back of his truck. As you can probably guess, it did not go well.
So I was originally not gonna make this video, but a few days ago I was camping in Sun River, and what I thought would be a good location to pull over to the side of the road in like this forest area and sleep.
Oh, haunted
which I thought
forest
no one was
area?
really around.
I'm currently sleeping in the back of my truck right now. I don't even know what time it is, and there's someone walking.
I feel like all forests are haunted to an extent too.
Right now. If you can hear that, it's pretty loud. He's been walking around for like.
Is he like in a tent? Or a camper maybe? He looks like he's in a camper.
I don't really know what to do. I'm a little freaked out right now. And it's like pitch black outside. Probably like 2 in the morning. And he just keeps walking around. And he's like really close to my truck. I've never been this scared. And like, this doesn't make any sense because I parked somewhere where you couldn't see. No one was on that road. He's literally knocking. He's literally knocking on my truck. The canopy, the back door's locked. I've never been this scared before ever. I don't think he knows that there's anyone in here.
Watch like a bear just comes out of nowhere and just shakes his camper.
He's literally peeking through the door right now. I've never been this scared ever. So, the current time is 2:30 in the morning right now.
Oh, it's the witching hour. It's 2:30.
Around my truck. I'm gonna try to see if I can find
That's usually about the right time for stuff to go on, right?
There he is. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Eventually, whoever this person was wandered off and left Noah in peace. But the next morning, when Noah cautiously gets out of his truck, there's some creepy evidence left behind.
So I'm back home. This is the day after. He was trying to peek in my truck quite a bit.
See,
with all
this
these
isn't
marks.
really
I didn't even
paranormal.
notice
He
until
probably
I
got
got
bothered
home.
by some creep or bum.
Handprints there. A lot
Some
of
homeless guy
scratches,
just kind of like rubbed
stuff
his
like
like
that.
beard against his truck and left.
Dragging his finger on my side of my truck.
That's funny.
Looks like to be trying to get inside my truck. That's really all I could tell from when he was walking around. That's new. Don't know how that got there. More handprints trying to get in my truck. At least the back canopy was locked, but yeah, that was the result. So that was probably the scariest camping experience I've probably ever had in my entire life.
Now, the strangest thing about this entire incident is that Noah was parked off the road, in the woods, in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of the night. And whoever this person was outside had no flashlight and never spoke a single word while skulking around Noah's truck all night long. So, just
He put
who
up with that
was
all
this?
night long.
And
I would have
what
at least got
did he
out of the
want?
truck and tried to kick some ass.
Maybe Noah is lucky that he never found out. Hider in the house.
Oh, I don't like this
Memo and
title.
Patty, a couple who explore haunted places in Mexico, are worried that a vengeful female spirit followed them home from one of their investigations.
Oh no.
The couple says that they now experience frequent
This is why you have to
paranormal
sage
activity in their
yourself after
home
every
that terrifies
investigation. You
both
can't just
them
let stuff
and
follow
their
you
children.
home.
A few months ago, we featured Memo and Patty's story as they began broadcasting their experiences live on YouTube in an attempt to prove that their paranormal encounters are real.
Te ordeno que te largues de nuestra casa.
Hola, madre.
Oh no.
One night, they were woken up by weird sounds coming from outside their bedroom door. When this happened.
Te despojo.
Oh, I think we've seen this one before. I'd still watch it again. This is pretty cool.
¿En esa? Sí, no puede, es imposible que haya alguien ahí parado y les voy a
Yeah,
demostrar
there was
por
some
qué.
kind of weird face of a woman
No,
outside that
miren,
window.
ahí está la ventana, ¿sale?
And you're gonna see how high up that window actually is.
Chéquense. ¿A dónde está la ventana?
Yeah, that's like 3 stories tall.
Since that night, the terrifying activity inside Memo and Patty's home has only intensified, and the couple continues to
Very
live stream their
unsettling,
experiences
very.
right on YouTube. Another night, and the family is already live streaming as they arrive home. They are answering some questions from their curious live viewers when something happens that is truly bizarre.
Por ahí las llaves se quedaron pegadas. Por ahí se quedaron pegadas. Saludos, ¿quién es TikToks? Vamos a darle con Tokio. Vamos a darle muy bien esta noche a la platicada.
Did you see it? As the family is getting out of the car, Memo randomly pans his phone's camera past the house's
What is
window
that in the
for
window?
just a second.
It's
But
like
in
a
that brief
giant
moment,
cloth
a bizarre
figure.
dark silhouette can be seen standing in their living room.
Oh, hell
even though the
no.
house should
No,
be
no, 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 no.
completely empty.
I
Memo
could
and
not
his family
imagine
have
going
no
back
idea
inside
what they
after
just
seeing
caught
that.
on camera
Probably call the cops.
until viewers watching their live stream start to alert them. Now, Memo tries to debunk the strange apparition, hoping that it was nothing more than a reflection. But he can find no explanation for who or what this could be. And things only get worse from here. Another night, and Memo starts to broadcast a live stream to YouTube to show the weird prints that he found on his car that was parked in their garage all day. Suddenly, he hears loud banging coming from a storage room inside the house. He hurries inside, and what happens next is truly disturbing.
¿Quién está ahí? Hola. ¿Quién está ahí?
Oh, this is not good.
Hola. Uy, creo que se metió. ¡Ey, ey, ey!
Whoa.
Creo que se metió un animal. Hola.
It's like a horror movie.
No mames. No mames.
The children's playhouse suddenly moves by itself and just slides right across the floor. Memo fears that an animal has gotten into the playhouse. He frantically checks inside and out. There's nothing there. But, again, did you see it? Something that looks like a very tall figure with a shadowy face
hell
can be
no.
seen peeking out at Memo from behind a shelf. Again, Memo doesn't see it and is completely unaware of what just happened until his live stream audience points it out, telling him to go look behind that shelf.
¿Aquí?
Oh
¿Cómo
no.
creen? Si aquí no hay nada. Está hasta la caja. Vean. Es ropa vacía.
So just who or what is this?
Yeah, look,
Could it be
you
the
only
spirit
see the
that
face.
Memo
You
and
don't
Patty
see the
claim
body
haunt their
behind the
home?
shelf.
Or is this something entirely different?
That
It's
is
up
so
to you.
weird.
You decide. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked the video, please hit subscribe and turn on notifications. You can also say, hi, Nuke, over on social media.
Alright, what should we do? We've already seen these two. Let's see. Let's look at my list. Or what we can do.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera.
This one.
The Haunting. Five scary things caught on camera. Opening a doorway. Tomo and Hiro from the YouTube channel Omagatoki Film claim
Yeah,
that a
parallel
real estate
universe
agent
stories
reached
are
out to
pretty
them concerning
interesting.
a house that he
Like
found extremely
stories about
difficult to
vortexes
sell.
and
The agent says that the house once belonged to a family of 3 who
there's some
mysteriously
places
went
where
missing in 2013.
events
leaving
kind of
behind all
overlap
their
each
personal
other, so you'll see
belongings
something
in
that
the
happens
house.
like hundreds of
The
years
current
ago,
owner is desperate
as if they're
to
happening
sell.
right now.
He believes that there's a dark presence inside the home and wants nothing to do with it. He absolutely refuses to go inside the home or even get close to it. And all of these strange stories about the haunted house have kept buyers
Aw, look at the
away
cat.
as well.
That's cute.
Tomo and Hiro say that the real estate agent and the owner reached out to them to find an explanation for the creepy alleged haunting inside the family home. When the two go to investigate, the current owner warns them to keep the doors closed at all
Oh, I think
times.
we've seen this one too.
But
This one was
he
really
doesn't
cool.
explain why.
I still don't know if this is fake or not though, but it's kind of creepy just thinking about it. Having to shut the doors behind you to tell if something is following you inside the house. That's basically what the guy was saying. He was saying that you have to keep all the doors closed or you won't know if the ghost is following you inside the house.
ちょっと待ってちょっと待ってこうやって今ここから開けて入ったとこのドアを必ず閉めるでなんでだよ
Heeding the creepy warning, Tomo and Hiro respect the owner's request and close
At least
the
they were
door
nice
behind
about
them
it and
whenever
believed
they
the old
step
guy.
inside a new room. The two investigators immediately get the sense that something about the house is just a bit off.
違和感を覚えることが一個あって、扉をさ開けたら閉じるようにっていうことを僕らきつくお願いされたんじゃないですか。にもかかわらず、押し入れだとか、引き戸が 半開きなの逆に。ああ。あ、でもさっきもそうか。そこも、うん、全部そうか。ほら、もう全部開いてるもん。ああ、確かに確かに。すっごい、ほんと、物がやる。うん。
Strangely enough, Tomo and Hiro discovered that many of the closet and cabinet doors are half open, contradicting the strange warning that they got to leave all the doors closed.
If they didn't
at
close
all
all the
times.
doors, they wouldn't be able to
They don't
tell
think
what's going
much of
on.
it and just continue their investigation. But did you see it? Tomo and Hiro are completely unaware of what they just captured on camera. But watch again.
Oh, pair of legs. It's not creepy at all.
Someone or something seems to be
This
standing
woman
right
had a
behind the
dream
rack of
where she was
clothes, as
waking
two
and
bare feet can be seen
walking in
underneath.
town, and the alarm
But the
started sounding,
investigators
and
just
winged
don't
creatures
notice.
swooped in and
Soon
started
the two explorers
nabbing
begin to hear
people.
a strange
She
ringing
hides
sound that
as
they
these
believe to be
creatures
coming from the home's quote
skulk
altar
around
room.
before she finally
A room
awakes.
that is dedicated to Buddhist
I wonder-
prayer and sometimes houses
I
altars
wonder if that
meant
means
to honor
anything,
the
you know, like
dead.
sometimes dreams can
They go
predict
to
what's going on in the
investigate,
future.
and things take a terrifying turn.
Yeah, when people start having the same dreams, I don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure it's possible that people can meet each other in their dreams as well. A lot of people believe, too, that if you dream about your dead ancestors or family members, their actual body, or spiritual-wise, their soul, is in your living room or your bedroom just watching you sleep. It's happened to my mother once. She dreamed about a dead relative, and she woke up mid-dream and saw them standing at her bedside. I love how he couldn't help but ding the button. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of tempting to ding that bell.
さっき出るときさ閉めたよ。いや閉めてないでしょ。閉めた。いや壁開いてる。閉めてる。ちょっと一回閉めて。
You guys ready to see something scary?
I ask again, did you see it? Right after Tomo and Hiro enter the altar room and Tomo is closing the door, a pair of feet can be seen once again, but this time much closer. What makes the footage even creepier is that only moments earlier in the same spot, there was nothing there. Whatever is in the home with the two investigators seems to be following them. And then when they turn their back, the sliding door seems to open on its own. Hiro decides to do a solo investigation in the altar room in the hopes of capturing any paranormal activity. He sets up a static camera and then just
This guy's
sits
so
in the
brave.
dark
I would never.
and waits.
But
After
considering that
30
they haven't
minutes,
seen it yet, I don't
nothing
know.
has
Maybe
happened.
he's a little bit more confident.
So Hiro gets a bit bored and decides to go check out another room. And this is when things get truly bizarre.
This place looks so messy. I'm just waiting for something to happen.
開いてんの。これ閉めたよな。
It's nearby. It's got to be nearby if it's opening that door. Oh my god, that's a face. I would never.
Hiro hears a sliding door move on its own, and he discovers that the door to the altar room has once again mysteriously opened on its own. The investigator hears the bizarre ringing sound again, and when he turns around, he sees the creepy face of something.
I wonder if he was
staring back
fast
at him
enough, maybe he
through
could
the
see the
sliding
ghost.
door. Hiro gathers his courage and approaches the door. He opens it, and the face
sorry to hear that,
disappears
cynical.
into thin air. There's no one there. So did Hiro and Tomo
I guess a lot of
capture
times when you
paranormal
dream
evidence
about
of a
somebody you
haunted home?
miss,
Could
you
it
know
be
that
the
they're
restless
thinking about
spirits
you.
of the family who mysteriously disappeared?
So sometimes it's not as bad.
Let me know
like,
what
you know.
you think. You can watch this entire video over
There's
on
a
the
lot of
YouTube
people that I
channel
miss that I still
Okatoki
think about.
Film. It stares back. In a tiny town on the outskirts of Wagner County, Oklahoma, Reddit user LiveItExcuse1640 and a friend are cruising down a deserted road in the middle of the night, in the middle of nowhere. They approach a long abandoned house that Reddit user LiveItExcuse1640 says has always seemed a bit creepy.
Well, if you have night
and has been
terrors, you
sitting
can
deserted
always
for
like
many
message
years
me or something.
for unknown reasons.
I have a few friends that
On a
usually
whim, he
have
takes out a battery-operated
problems
spotlight
sleeping.
and decides to shine it right into the windows of the
Having
abandoned
somebody there
house.
just to talk
The
to
guys
sometimes helps.
spot something downright chilling.
I think the thing with me is it takes forever for me to fall asleep. Like even if I take medicine, I still can't sleep.
There it is.
And that building doesn't look terrifying at all. Ooh, what was that? That place is like in the middle of nowhere. I don't like that.
Yeah, it's like busted up. Holy Yo, go, 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 go.
On camera, the friends catch a pale, creepy face that seems to appear from nowhere, peeking back at them from the darkness inside the house. Even when
I
hit
would
by the
never.
bright spotlight,
Nope,
the
keep
white
driving.
face appears to
Keep
have
going.
no recognizable features. When they realize what they're looking at, the guys hit the gas and speed away from the abandoned
just get the hell out of
house.
there.
Reddit user
Do not stop.
LiveItExcuse1640 says that he's visited the house before.
Yeah,
and it
I've always been a
appears that
night owl.
whoever used
Like
to
even
live there
even all the way in middle
left
school, I'd
in a
always stay up
hurry.
till like 2 in the morning.
So what
And
do
be
you think
dead tired
this
when I wake
is?
up at 6.
Is it something paranormal? Is it just a strange trick of the light? Or is there something in there?
It's got to
Let
be
me
a
know
person because you
down
can see
below.
the hairline, you know?
Scary people, places, and things. Now this next video was sent in to me privately by a Nuke's Top 5 viewer, but the source is unknown. All I know about the
Allegra?
video is that a couple is out hiking through the Romanian woods when they spot something terrifying in the distance. One of the hikers pulls out a
Does
phone
it help you fall
and starts to
asleep or?
record.
I'm not sure if I heard of that before.
Tenemos esa parte. Baby ni kwa sababu kutini.
Ahorita.
Ia andar drum. Ia andar
Nu
drum.
mai stai știu cu telefonul ăsta și-am pula mea că te vede că filmezi.
Bă, pula morții. Ia andar drum.
Să uită handicapatul vrea.
Oh.
In the video, the two anonymous Romanian hikers wonder aloud whether, quote, they released it. I can only assume that they're referring to the strange pale figure in the video that looks like something right out of a nightmare.
Oh
But
no!
I'm honestly not sure just what
Oh
this
my
is.
god. Is it
Could
naked
it be something
too?
paranormal, a creature, or just a very bizarre looking person clad all in white?
It looks like a
I leave it up to
zombie.
you to decide.
Like a really thin,
One
tall
bizarre
zombie.
day in Voronezh, Russia, a grandfather and his grandchild are enjoying a day out walking in the fresh air.
I couldn't
They
imagine seeing
decide to
that.
stroll down one particular city sidewalk, and it turns out to be one of the worst decisions of their lives. Now, in accordance with YouTube guidelines, let me point out beforehand that absolutely no one was hurt in this video, but it was very close.
The picture's so clear. Oh, fuck. That was so close. Holy crap.
The grandfather and his grandson escape an incredibly tragic fate by only a split second, as a large chunk of concrete comes hurtling down from a building above. The two are unharmed, and so is the woman passing by. But what really makes this footage so terrifying is the fact that this was an intentional act. Turns out, a group of inebriated Russian teenagers found their way onto the roof of a tall apartment building. They then deliberately threw this large block of concrete off the roof with the intention to hurt someone terribly. Later in the footage, these same teens can be seen admiring the shattered pieces of concrete. Despite the video evidence, these teenagers were never caught. This footage just goes to show that sometimes people are
How were they never caught?
much scarier
We have evidence
than
right here.
anything paranormal. Frank from the YouTube channel Franco TV goes on a very creepy exploration
this
through an
guy.
abandoned Grand Hotel in Montgomery, Alabama. Frank plans to perform a
We've
ghost
seen
hunt,
some of his
but little does he know that the large
videos
building he's
before,
about to
haven't we?
explore is now home to something much scarier than ghosts and apparitions. It turns out that a group of aggressive and dangerous homeless squatters have taken over the abandoned building. As Frank starts his ghost hunt,
Wait, is
things
this the
soon
guy that
take a
scared the
very
homeless guy by
frightening
accident?
Turn.
I gotta be careful.
Oh no. Oh no. He's gonna do it
I
again.
totally just heard somebody. Holy crap. That's a homeless guy. I'm gonna get out of here for a second. Go, 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 go.
This is hilarious. He's just waking up all the homeless people. Oh no. Oh, there he is.
Wherever Frank goes, he keeps running into potentially dangerous squatters and just barely avoids confrontation.
How is
Even
this
though he's
paranormal
somewhat
again?
aware of the danger, Frank still continues to explore. But he has no idea just how close the angry squatters are watching him.
I'm literally looking for other locations here that I haven't recorded just yet, but because there's so
This
many
is okay. I'm
here,
sorry this is
I
so
have to be
funny, but
extremely
just
careful
watching
and
a ghost
cautious
hunter
at what I
constantly
do,
piss off a
because the
bunch
last
of
thing I
like
need to do is get
people
robbed
just
or
trying
robbed
to
or
like
anything.
sleep and live.
But this place is huge. There's like 4 buildings in
I don't
one.
know. I'm just waiting for somebody to like run out and chase him down the street.
Frank is distracted by unexplained sounds and is talking to his camera when he passes one of the hotel room windows. To his viewers' horror, a hooded man can be seen standing right at the window, just staring at Frank
I don't
as he
get
goes
it.
by. At the time, Frank is completely unaware of the danger he's in, so he just keeps on filming and exploring,
This poor
with
man.
no idea of what he just encountered right next to him. Now, obviously, this is not one of Franco TV's usual paranormal
No,
videos.
they probably won't hurt
In
him.
fact,
They're probably
if
getting annoyed
anything,
though, because he's like
it might
walking
be
around with a
even
camera.
scarier. Watch this full crazy exploration over on the YouTube channel, Franco TV. Reaching out from beyond.
Oh, thank God nobody got hurt though.
Popular
That's the
Chinese
good
ghost
part.
hunter Xiaolong is exploring an allegedly
Oh,
haunted
Xiaolong,
location
we've seen
in a
this
small
guy. He's
village
caught
on the
some pretty cool
outskirts
ghost
of
videos.
Xinyang, China. This
He's the
time
guy that was
Xiaolong
like
is
yelling at the
investigating
ghosts.
a sprawling farm where a large extended
That's his like
family
favorite
used
thing to
live.
do is like scream and yell
Locals
at
claim
him.
that years ago
It's
they
like
would often
a
hear
claim of
screaming
dominance.
and shouting coming from the farm. They say that the head of the family, an elderly man, had a very bad temper and was often cruel to his family. One by one, his children and grandchildren moved away from him to the big city. His family never returned, and eventually the old man passed away all alone inside his farmhouse. Xiaolong is recording a live stream as he explores the farm grounds all alone. At first, he finds strange talismans on and above many of the farmhouse doors, suggesting that someone has been there to try to ward off evil spirits that might
That's
haunt
not
the
a good
property.
sign. If I see a talisman somewhere, I'm not even gonna enter that building.
牛鬼蛇神都退让啊！你爸来了。
Yeah, you'd probably scare a lot of people doing that, huh? You know, for a guy who does this that often, he probably should get a better camera.
我操你妈，这是个符啊！我操他妈，这个符都落老长灰了。符，知道吗？哈密阿密摩咪摩，这儿也有。没有人气儿，这应该是做什么？还有两模特呢。
This place is getting more creepy by the second. Yeah, he almost got whacked.
我操你妈！
There he goes. There's
a
his
large
famous
wooden board
line.
suddenly drops from the ceiling and barely misses Xiaolong. Now, this could just be a very strange coincidence caused by a loose board in a very decaying house. But what happens next is a lot harder to explain.
这有些线呢。
That's so weird. They said it was a farmhouse, didn't they?
操你妈！可千万别让探险的点着这帮王八犊子！我操你妈的！我操！
What is he freaking about?
2 windows fly open and the exit door slams shut. A little freaked out now, Xiaolong runs outside to calm himself down. Eventually, he gathers his courage and heads back inside.
What
He
a
soon
brave
finds a
man.
room
What a
cluttered
brave
with
and
old
stupid
furniture,
man.
personal belongings, and boards from the caved-in ceiling. What happens next is downright chilling.
这镜子也老。 这真黑呀！
Oh, the camera quality is so
哎呦我
bad.
操你妈！这里头真有点好东西，全是这老味儿，看着吗？
Oh my god. There's a fucking alien outside or something. It's like a demon. Or a bald man.
我操你妈！谁？
The way he yells at the
A
fucking
terrifying pale
ghost.
face can be seen watching Xiaolong from the other side of a window. When he checks it out and opens the window, he only finds a small clay pot right where the face appeared.
That
But
is
this
so
was absolutely
weird.
not just a simple optical illusion. You can see by comparing the pot and the face in the window. It's almost as if this strange face turned into a pot. Now that might make no sense, but this will not be the last time we see a creepy, unexplained clay pot. So stay tuned. Xiaolong explains that he now feels something very sinister in this place. A little later into the investigation, and he finds something very creepy. Again, we see a clay pot. Now, I reached out to Xiaolong to ask him about these strange pots, especially this one sitting on top of a covered cellar door. He explained to me that in China, occasionally clay pots like these are used to store the ashes of the deceased. The red cloth underneath the pot is placed there to ward off evil spirits. But that doesn't stop our boy Xiaolong.
Ew.
What is that?
我操！我操你妈！这是井！
Oh?
我操你妈呀！
There he goes. There's his famous line.
我他妈跟他妈的那啥是一样的呢？这底下还带个小布。
Yeah. Seeing him get angry and scream that constantly is just hilarious. It's like out of nowhere too. I don't know why he says that. Alright, you know what to do, Xiaolong. Get down there. Peek your head down there. Go scream at the ghost again. To think that an old farmhouse has a place like that down there, it's kind of creepy.
我操你妈！那啥玩意儿呢？啊？
Oh? What is he yelling at now? Oh, damn, it got knocked over.
操你妈的！操你妈！我操你妈的！
This is the only ghost investigator I've seen that actually wants to fight the ghost, like physically fight it. Like he wants to beat the ghost up and run from it at the same time.
After taking a well-deserved break in his car, Xiaolong heads back in alone.
Oh, he goes
final
back,
time,
nice.
Intending to destroy what he now believes to be a cursed clay pot.
Oh,
it did not go well.
That's not good. Probably shouldn't have done that.
A pair of hands seem to reach right up out of the ground, searching for something. The horrifying event is caught on live stream by Xiaolong, and his online viewers watch in terror. He finally makes a run for it and just gets out of there. So, is
creepy.
the abandoned creepy farm haunted by the malicious spirit of the old man who was left behind by his family? Let me know what you think.
I would like to
You
know
can
the
watch
story
this
of
and
what
many more
happened down
creepy
there.
videos of Xiaolong's investigations with English subtitles over on his YouTube channel, Outdoor Xiaolong. Disappearing Act. Paranormal investigator Alberto from the YouTube channel Alberto del Arco travels to a long-abandoned warehouse in Mexico. Locals claim to have no explanation or idea of what this location was used for or why it's abandoned. Many suspect that the structure was used for horrific illegal activities, such as hiding or disposing of the remains of the deceased. Some believe that this
That's
dark
not
activity might
terrifying.
have left the warehouse extremely haunted, and most people prefer to stay far
I
away
kind of wish
from
sometimes
the
when
creepy
they
site.
investigate these
Those
kind
who
of
have dared
places,
to explore the
that
creepy
they would
location
have
claim
some
to have
kind of a
witnessed
backstory
shadows,
on the building.
heard ear-piercing screams,
Because some
and
buildings
even
do
say
have a
that they have
backstory
fled
to
from
them,
the sound
like
of
the old
footsteps that seem to
churches
be
and
following them, getting closer
hospitals
and
and stuff.
closer. Together with his two cameramen, Alberto del Arco goes to investigate the alleged haunting. It doesn't take long before the guys begin to hear strange sounds and witness some very frightening activity.
Está muy raro. Ahí hay otro tambo. Hay mucha tierra. Entonces, esto ha ayudado para que también muchas personas... ¡Hijo de su madre! ¿Qué fue, güey?
El bote.
Vino de allá arriba, ¿no? Allá hay varios. Ay, güey, me dolió todo. Me asusté. Pudiera haber gente, ¿eh? De pronto pudiera haber personas que se meten. Al parecer ya se han robado partes.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Welcome.
De este sitio se ve algunas zonas quemadas.
Make yourself comfortable. We're all just watching
A
ghost
heavy gas can
videos.
slams to the ground as if thrown from somewhere nearby.
Oh.
But that's
We
not
have
the only
lots
creepy
of scary
thing that
stuff to
happens
watch
in this
today.
clip.
We'll get to it. I mean, you
Did
can
you see
type
it?
it and I'll search for it.
Right above Alberto's head, a dark shape can be seen quickly peeking out. But when they go to check inside
He's
the
got a
room,
watcher.
there's no one there. Alberto and his team are completely unaware of what they've just captured. They continue their investigation of this
goodness.
strange warehouse, but as they explore inside, the cameraman captures something absolutely shocking.
Oh no.
Esto me imagino que eran una especie de tinas o contenedores, ¿sabes? Y mira, ahí hay unos ductos. Pero, ¿qué tenían aquí? ¿De qué era esta fábrica? Lo curioso es que ya preguntamos con los vecinos y nadie sabe exactamente qué es lo que había en este lugar. La temperatura sigue bajando, 22.2 de 22.9. Sí, baja muy rápido, baja muy drástico. Atrás de ti. ¿Qué fue? ¿Qué fue? A ver, puede haber gente, ¿eh? Atrás de ti. ¿Qué fue? ¿Qué fue?
What is that?
¿Qué fue? A ver, puede haber gente, ¿eh? Hola. ¿Lo tienes con tu cámara?
Creo que sí.
¿Lo tendrás con tu cámara? Hola. Pero eso está muy alto, ¿no? Digo, como para brincarle. Lo veo algo alto. Por ahí hay escaleras, mira. Cuidado, Tony, ten cuidado, no te vayas a caer.
As the camera turns down a hallway, what looks like a pale, creepy figure can be seen quickly darting out of sight. When the team hurries over to investigate, they discover just how high the area is above the ground. For something to have been peeking around that corner, it would have had to be at least 7 or 8 feet tall. A little later into the investigation, then the three friends witness something else that is truly bizarre.
No entiendo. A ver, ¿hay alguien ahí parado, no? Allá. ¿Qué fue eso?
Oh.
¿Qué fue eso? Allá se
There's
oye
like
algo. A ver,
somebody
allá.
standing underneath
A ver,
that light.
Con cuidado. Con cuidado. Hay alguien allá. Hola. Hola. Buenas noches.
Peekaboo.
Yo no sé ni para dónde ir. Tú ve para allá, Tony, yo creo. Y ten cuidado, Memo.
Sí.
¿Ves algo, Tony? ¿Se salió? Güey, yo vi a alguien parado, ahí.
It's almost like somebody's stalking them.
Sí.
Because first they
Hay algo
see
cerca.
something like peek over the
Alberto
window,
and his team watch
and
as
now
someone
somebody's
seems to
watching them
walk
from a
away from
distance.
them.
Oh,
At first they believe this
Nico.
is simply a stranger who is
Sweet.
also exploring the factory. But when they reach the area where they saw the dark figure of a man, again, there's just no one there. Cut to a bit later, and one of Alberto's cameramen claims that he sees something move in the brush.
No entiendo, pero pareciera que hay algo aquí. Digo, tal vez es que no sabemos qué fue esto, pero pudiera haber algún tipo de... ¿Qué, güey? ¿Qué? ¿Qué pasó?
Vi algo que se movió.
¿Dónde? ¿Aquí?
No, de este lado.
Pues a ver, alumbra un poquito para allá.
Oh, what is that? Oh. Oh.
¿Viste algo?
Pero no sé si son animales.
Cuidado, puede haber muchos animales.
I really hope they didn't encounter a
Things just get
skinwalker.
more and more absurdly bizarre as a hand seems to reach out from the darkness and grab what appears to be either a cloth or an old paper. So, did the team capture evidence of paranormal activity at the mysterious warehouse?
Yeah, you strike
Or
again.
Is it
You
all
got me.
just an elaborate hoax? You decide. You
I
can
don't know.
watch
It
this
could
full video
possibly
and
be a
many more
prank
creepy
from what it looks like.
investigations over on the YouTube channel Alberto Del Arco. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Twitter here, on Instagram there, and on
right.
TikTok.
I'm gonna do something
right
real
there.
quick.
See you next week.
Let's see. Oh, okay. I'm just gonna go back to my playlist real quick. Go there. Acting. Let's see. All right, so we got the top 20 scariest ghost videos of the year.
Turn off the lights and go full screen.
I hope
'cause
you
it's
haven't
the
seen this
top
one
20
already.
scariest ghost videos of the year. Get out. YouTube user Veronica Shannon says that she has been
Yeah,
experiencing
you guys can mess with me all you
terrifying
want.
haunting
You know, you can
in
throw
her
stuff
apartment.
at me,
After
put me in a
hearing and
box,
seeing
make me wear
strange
funny
things
hats.
around her home, she
I gotta
installed
add
multiple
more stuff to
security
that
cameras.
too.
Things start out simply enough. Her cameras pick up some strange light anomalies and a few odd sounds.
Oh, that poor dog. What is going on? It's almost like the dog senses it, you know?
But then, seemingly after Veronica starts paying more attention to the bizarre incidents and telling friends about them, things get a bit more intense. Her two young sons start waking up terrified and screaming every night at around 3 a.m.
Oh, that poor boy. That's about the time that things happen, around 2 to 3.
And things
Damn,
get
he's bringing
even
the whole
weirder.
blanket too. That's how you know he's in distress. He's bringing the whole blanket. I used to do that when I was little too. Whoa, what is that? No one was behind him?
Twice they catch some odd apparition that seems to appear near the door whenever someone arrives or leaves the apartment. It's almost as if the spirit just doesn't want someone new there. One night,
That is so
Shane,
weird.
Veronica, and another friend decide to conduct their own
Yeah,
informal
it's like a
sort
little
of seance.
cloud
It
thingy,
doesn't
and
go
it turns
well.
into like a person.
need help?
Are you stuck here?
Move the camera if you need help.
Oh my god.
Oh.
my.
Are you in the boys' room?
Shut up. Don't be-
Oh, that poor boy. Oh, jeez.
Scared to walk in the dark and look terrified.
This is crazy.
I'm not even moving it.
You finally moved?
This door's stuck.
Get the fuck out of here.
As Shane asks if the ghost is now in the boys' room, the children immediately start crying their eyes out. But then, when they rush to the door, something is preventing them from opening it. They have to break down the door to get inside to the crying boys. You can check out more of Veronica's story and videos over on her YouTube channel.
I almost
Veronica
wonder if they
Shannon.
kept investigating this
Catalina. So everyone has heard of the Bloody Mary party game and the Charlie Charlie challenge.
too. Oh, I
This
would
next
never.
video features an odd supernatural game that
A lot
I've
of
never
my
heard of before.
classmates used
Two
to do
girls
the
are
Bloody
gathered in
Mary
front of a
thing, but I
creepy
never
doll.
did that.
Each time they recite a line,
I don't mess with
they'd light a candle at the
superstitions.
doll's feet. And it didn't go well.
Juro, no te verás y que da miedo. Nada, son macanas. Apura, mira, ya estoy grabando. Mi abuelita dice, harto miedo le tienen, apaga la luz. Mi hermana ha visto un ritual con sus amigos, dice que harto miedo da. No creo. ¿Verdad? Vas a ver. Apura, prende la vela, prende la vela. Ya, 1, 2, 3. Catalina, Catalina, vuelve a la vida. Lo que el diablo te da, el diablo te quita.
I don't like this.
Catalina, Catalina, vuelve a la vida. Lo que el diablo te da, el diablo te quita. En nombre del demonio, manifiéstate hoy, aquí y en este día.
Oh no,
En
this is
nombre
really
del
bad.
demonio, manifiéstate hoy, aquí y en este día. ¿Ves? Cállate, vergonzosa. Espérate un rato.
Is the head moving?
Now, this video was sent in by a viewer who says she found it on a random Spanish language website. I searched for the source or even a mention of this Catalina ritual that the girls are doing, but nothing showed up. So I leave it to you to decide. Is this a haunted doll caught on camera? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
It looks legit. I don't see any reason why it wouldn't be. It's just a bit creepy.
Truth and consequences. This next clip was sent in by Nuke's Top 5 viewer Sarah Baranski. Now, this video is shrouded in a bit of mystery in that I just can't seem to find the original video. And Sarah, who submitted the video, says that she's also searched all over for the original clip with no luck. So, the story goes that apparently the woman in the video was working the overnight cleaning shift in an old empty house. She claimed that she regularly experienced absolutely terrifying paranormal encounters during her nightly shift. But no one believed her. So, one night after being challenged by her friends,
I guess
she
start
went to the
recording it,
house,
right?
left off all the lights, and live streamed the whole thing to her friends on
There you
Snapchat.
go. Put a camera on,
Right,
that way
I'm
you
gonna
can
go
have
open this
proof.
door now. And you see some shadows, but that is me putting my phone in my other arm. Right. Ah! What?
Did that door just open?
God. Sounds like there's something in that bedroom. Sometimes it opens the door for you. Emma, if you're in there, can you open my door, please? That's the attic.
Yeah, don't go in the attic. Oh, shit.
That must have top of the stairs.
Oh my god. That door just flew open.
Keep. Come on, Callie, you've been in here 1,000 times. Come on. Whew. I'm gonna go into Philip's bedroom now. Ah!
This is a lot of activity for one night. My god. And to think that this woman does this all the time
Now
for
I
a
want to go back
job.
down now.
Oh my god.
I want to go back down now, seriously, in a dead twatting move. Hello? I'm sorry for camera shaking, but it's...
Yeah, see, remember earlier on in the stream that
Big
woman
mistake,
that was
Mr. Lee's
scared,
cleaning
like
at
the
night.
camera was stable?
Stupid mistake.
But with this woman, the camera's shaking because she's actually scared.
Right, I'm coming back to the stairs. I don't... Ah! F***ing hell! Oh, God. Oh, Mum. Oh. Well, I don't want my mum because she's an ass, but there you go. Come on, I'm going to man up now. Well, not man up because I'm a woman. I'm going to woman up now. Come on. Can anybody hear what I can hear? Can you hear it, Chris? That's it, that's it, that's it, that's it. Hold on, let me go. All right, just leave me alone for 5 till I get downstairs, please. Just leave me alone. Somebody's just said something to me. Who's on? Oh, I'm going to shit myself. What? Right, I'm coming out, wherever you are.
Oh, hell no.
This isn't funny no more.
I
This
would
is
never.
not funny. Off. Right, I've just shut door.
Once I start
I've just
hearing
shut
growling
door.
sounds, I'm not
Bed,
gonna.
I'm gonna sit on the
I'm not gonna
I can't
antagonize the
move.
ghost anymore.
Oh! Oh! I want to go down. What the was that? Eileen, I hope you're hearing this and that. Anne-Marie, I hope you're all watching this and that swearing. I can hear tapping in that cupboard. I don't know where... Oh! I don't know where to go. Right, I'm going to go on to landing. Oh!
Oh no. The bathroom door just opened.
What the hell? Alright, I think I've had enough. I want to go down. I want to go... Right, I'm gonna watch, because I'm gonna kick the f***ing teddy back. Water's running in bathroom.
They turned the water
Now,
on, that's
everything
funny.
that's taking place in the video is bizarre enough. But what happens next is downright chilling.
That's it, that's it, that's it, that's it. I've shit it, I'm going. I'm just gonna ask the little girl that's in the little bedroom. Emma, I'm sorry for shouting, sweet. Will you open the door for me, please?
Oh, the knob's moving.
I have just seen something. I have just seen something. Right, that's it. I'm off down. I can't take no more. I am off frigging down. The things I do for you lot.
The woman calls out to a little girl ghost named Emma that allegedly haunts one of the rooms.
Terrifying.
No response. But there's a bang from a different bedroom, and when she turns, this.
I can't tell if that's an
pale
orb.
figure that actually reflects the light is now standing at the doorway, but it quickly ducks back inside the room. And with this, the woman has had
it moves
enough.
so weird.
She ends her live stream and just gets out of there. So, what do you think? Did this late night cleaner catch proof of her ghostly encounter on her Snapchat live stream? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Can you imagine being a house
decide.
cleaner and recording that and then sending it to the house owners?
For the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught
Just being
something
like, yeah,
great,
your place is
contact me
haunted.
at nukestop5@gmail.com. Meanwhile, on TikTok user Sabrina C. Coven claims that her apartment has a history of strange occurrences. Doors open and close on their own, and drawers slide open when no one is around. Then one night, Sabrina captures something absolutely shocking on her CCTV camera. At 5:41 in the morning, Sabrina's cat is quietly walking through the living room when this happens.
Oh my god. The animals are absolutely pissed.
What the hell?
It almost looks as if Sabrina's cat is thrown into the air and then dragged into the dining room.
Whoa.
The cat violently hisses as though it's being attacked, and the other pets become very disturbed as well. Then a chair seems to move from under the table all on its own. Sabrina is woken up by the commotion and checks to see what happened. Luckily, all of her pets are unharmed, but when Sabrina looks at the CCTV footage, she is baffled. Sabrina says that it would have been absolutely impossible for this particular
I would
cat
be absolutely
to leap into
scared.
the air like that. Because you see, this cat is actually missing one of its legs.
Whoa.
So, what do you think could have happened to Sabrina's cat?
There's
Let me
no
know
way,
down
yeah,
in
because
comments.
the cat with the missing leg
Catch 'em
couldn't
all
jump that
on
high.
camera.
So it had to
Zach
have
from
been
the
picked
YouTube
up or
channel Catch 'em
thrown.
All Fishing has a channel dedicated to fishing and
Yeah,
catching
poor
reptiles.
kitty cat.
Nothing creepy or nothing paranormal whatsoever. At least until this recent video. In the video, Zach is exploring an undisclosed location that he calls, quote, an abandoned underground city. He says that he is trying to find and capture a python, as the large
what a
snakes are
crazy
drawn to
man.
warm, wet places like this. As he enters the dark building,
Who just wakes
he
up and just
immediately
goes,
feels
yeah, I
like
want to
he's
catch a
not
python.
So,
I want to go to
before
an
I get too
abandoned,
deep in
creepy
here,
place and go find a big ass
just wanna
snake.
let y'all know, I'm looking for snakes right now. For pythons. And honestly, I feel like I shouldn't be in here. It's really creepy in here. And it's really big. Hello?
As he explores the dark underground building, Zach is a little jumpy, and it turns out he has reason to be.
Dude.
That building sounds so creepy. The
Zach
dripping
hears
water.
strange moans coming from somewhere down the winding underground hallways. He decides to hide, thinking there might be someone else in there with him. Someone up to no good.
Wish me luck, guys.
Oh my god. What is that behind him? Oh, it's his shadow. Whoops. I thought his hat shadow was a person. Oops.
The voices stopped. The voices stopped, guys. What the?
Eventually, the voices stop, and Zach decides to make a break for it, leaving the underground tunnel system behind. But later, when Zach reviews his footage, he realizes that he caught something absolutely terrifying in one of his camera shots.
Did he?
It's leaking outside from somewhere. What? Hello?
The bizarre figure of a pale man seems to be
Oh my
staring
god.
at Zach from the darkness.
Oh my god, that's
Zach
so
claims that
clear.
he didn't even see the figure until he
Whoa.
reviewed his footage later. However, he says that throughout his entire exploration,
That's
he
like a
felt like
full
someone was
suit.
following behind
Like
him.
a man in a suit.
So, is this strange pale figure a ghost caught on camera? Or was there just some creepy person stalking Zach throughout the tunnels? You decide. You can watch Zach's full video on his YouTube channel, Catch 'em All Fishing. Burn after
Interesting.
reading. This next video was recorded by a Jordanian ghost hunter that I've never featured before, named Mahmoud. In the clip, he's investigating an abandoned building that is said to be home to a powerful curse. As Mahmoud explores, he begins to find old crumpled pieces of paper inside the cupboards, but he pays them no mind. However, it seems almost as if someone or something is watching him as he explores the house's cabinets.
شايفين اشي هون؟
And when he checks his footage later, he finds that there might have been yet another paper on a higher cabinet shelf that he couldn't reach. And this one almost seems to move on its own.
ما أعرف شو فيها. شايفين إيش أنتوا؟ أنا مش شايف صراحة.
Is it moving? Oh, yeah, it did.
And then, this is where things
wow.
become truly bizarre. Mahmoud finds a bright red paper inside one cabinet and decides to see what it is.
شو في هون؟ بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. شو هذا؟ انسان يا اخوان. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. خلينا نفتحه. كثير يصير. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. بسم الله.
Whoa, what's going on? Holy shit.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. الرحمن الرحيم. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. والله ما بضل. والله ما بضل.
How did that catch fire? Whoa.
As he lays down the paper to examine it, the very floor beneath him seems to burst into flame. He makes a quick run for it.
Oh my god.
Later, when Mahmoud examines the strange paper that he found inside the house, he finds a series of strange symbols in an odd, indecipherable
Glad
language.
to see you here.
So did Mahmoud find an actual curse scribbled on pieces of paper spread throughout the house? Or
Yes, for watching scary videos all night.
You decide. You can check out Mahmoud's full video and his other ghost explorations.
The
over on
fire
his
comes out
YouTube
of
channel.
nowhere. That's so scary.
A cry from beyond. Back in the 1960s, the sad story of teenager Sylvia Likens was perhaps one of the most tragic events ever to occur in Indianapolis, Indiana. Now, I won't go into the grisly details of the case, but suffice to say, Sylvia Likens met a horrible fate, sometimes imprisoned in her own home's basement. Sylvia finally lost her life, and the house remains abandoned. In this video, YouTuber Carlos Coy 135 and a friend are investigating the Indianapolis home where Sylvia met her tragic fate. Even though the pair don't notice it, things get a bit bizarre almost immediately. The house is empty, but this.
This is a freaky ass house.
Did you see it? When the video is slowed down, you can see that it looks like the curtains on the far left window are pushed back, as if someone is taking a look outside.
Interesting.
But the house is supposed to be empty. As they walk around the outside of the home,
Yeah, you can see it all
their
boarded
camera
up, like
catches
nobody can
another
get in there.
strange anomaly.
What was the basement?
Oh.
Like, where
There's a
Viewers
person in
say
there.
that it looks almost as if some misty white shape is peeking from the window and then rapidly ducks back inside.
That is odd.
But this is when things get truly bizarre. The
9
guys
to
check out the
5,
basement where
yes.
Sylvia Likens was imprisoned for much of her time in the house.
This is the
That's kind of
basement
what we're doing now. Like
where the little
like 9
girl
till like
torture.
4 in the morning for me. I started closer to 10 today because I didn't know if my software was gonna act up.
As you can see, this is what the basement looks like. That's oh hell no, this picture is serious too. Dude, I ain't fucking.
What is down there?
There's a picture of the stairs. You got it. I swear to God.
As they walk away from the basement window, well, just listen closely and see what you hear.
I ain't fucking. I'm not fucking. There's a picture of the stairs. You got it.
I hear screaming, like
Now,
screeching.
some claim that they can actually hear screams for help coming from the
Yeah,
basement.
it's like screaming or
Here's the
screeching
clip
or
again with
something.
subtitles revealing what many viewers say they hear.
Probably a demon. I really don't know.
There's a picture of the stairs. You got it.
Jeez.
So I tried to boost the audio by isolating certain frequencies, but since all speakers and headphones reproduce sound so differently, this may sound better or possibly worse, according to your speakers.
I ain't fucking. I'm not fucking. There's a picture of the stairs. You got it.
So, does Sylvia Likens' ghost haunt this home? Or are viewers seeing and even hearing things that just aren't there? You decide. The Watcher in the Window. Hurst Castle in Hampshire, England was established in the early 1500s, and over its grim 500-year history, it served as a formidable English military fort. It was also sometimes used as a prison to hold convicts sentenced to death. So it goes without saying that the castle has seen some dark and bloody times. Many visitors claim to have seen ghosts and shadows in its haunted hallways, including the spirit of a long-dead monk. Paranormal investigator Tony Ferguson has explored the haunted Hurst Castle many times, and on each visit, he seems to capture
Hurst
something
Castle.
more
I know
and
that.
more
I know that
terrifying.
place.
On this particular visit, Tony brings along fellow investigator Paul Sissel. The two men split up to explore the castle all alone. But for Paul Sissel,
Sleep. Is that a bird?
it didn't go well.
Yes, it's a bird. He looks like Dracula right there, doesn't he? His face looks like Dracula. What the fuck is this guy doing?
Paul says that he felt as if he were out of control, possessed by the spirit of some angry entity from the
That's
castle.
what I'm saying, like his whole like
As Tony and Paul
demeanor
continue
looks all
exploring,
weird.
They say that they feel a strange and very powerful energy in one particular room. A small castle alcove with one creepy little window that seems to open to nothing. On his next visit, Tony comes alone, determined to investigate this tiny little room and see if he catches any paranormal activity. He sets up a camera to record and ends up capturing something horrific. When Tony reviews his footage later, he is shocked to see a small dark figure with glowing eyes standing at the window in the small Hurst Castle room. Now, you might think that this could simply be a person standing outside the window.
You see like
But
half its face.
It turns out that that would be impossible. You see, behind this window there is only a small gap and then concrete. The area behind this window was completely closed off with bricks and cement long ago. So then the question is, who or what is this? You decide.
It's obviously a spirit
Haunted
that's
holiday.
lived there, maybe.
Now this next clip is just completely
Yeah, he's grinning
random
to make it
and
more
bizarre.
creepy.
It's not from some old creepy haunted house or any place that would even seem remotely spooky.
He's there to tell
This
you
video
about
was actually
your
recorded by a Nuke's Top 5
car's
viewer at a
extended
random
warranty.
Holiday Inn
It's
hotel
gonna
room
haunt you till
in
he gets an
Calgary,
answer.
Alberta, Canada. So, a little girl sets up a camera to record herself unboxing her new necklace. And then, everything just goes wrong. In an instant, a bunch of bananas in the hallway randomly fly off the shelf, the door lurches shut, and strangest of all, the bathroom sink turns on full blast all by itself.
That is wild.
The little girl in the recording told her family, and they found this when they checked the camera. So is this a haunted Holiday Inn? Is it a hoax?
There was
And
a
if it is
video
hoax,
I
why
saw
does
a
this
while
little
back
girl's
where
startled reaction seem
somebody
100% real?
entered their hotel room and
me
the
know what you
phone
think.
kept falling off the hook.
Behind closed doors.
I think it was at one of
Over
those
on the
weird
popular
motels.
Pakistani ghost hunting channel Wokia Ta, the team investigates a farmhouse that is allegedly haunted by a spirit or demon. While investigating, they begin to hear an odd sound coming from inside one of the empty rooms.
अंदर से आवाज़ें बड़ी अजीब सी आ रही हैं जैसे कोई बच्चे हों अंदर क्या है ये
It sounds like a baby. Oh God, no.
इस रूम से तो नहीं ना अभी तक कुछ हुआ पता नहीं इस रूम में क्या आवाज आ रही है ये रूम नहीं है इसको देखे तो शहरी में गोली गई
Bananas, yes. Rip. Oh my God, that room looks terrifying. It's just a toilet in there. It's an empty room with one toilet. Where does the toilet paper go? There's no roll. There's no holder for the toilet paper. Yeah, I'm finishing that game tomorrow. I'm like probably an hour left into it.
One of the explorers claims he saw something lurking in the corner of the room. When they check his phone footage, this.
What? Oh. Oh. What is that? Is that a head? Is there just a head laying on the floor?
Gathering their courage, they head into the room to investigate.
भी नहीं है यार इससे मैं बैठी हुई थी इसी जगह वहाँ से बिल्कुल इस जगह पे छोटा सा था उसका काट यार ऐसे नीचे बैठी हो ना
Something seems to try to lock them inside the room. And then things really get weird.
Oh man, this is terrifying. Can you imagine the ghost just shows up?
यार उस कॉर्नर में वहाँ से जो जगह मैं कह रहा हूँ दरवाजा यार ये जैसे पहले सर नीचे करके देख रहे थे ना हड्डी पे लगी
Got smacked by the door.
Something violently shoves open the door, slamming right into the investigator's arm. Later, when they watch their footage of the incident back, they find something that chills them.
What is that? It looks like its head's peeking out.
Did the Wokiata team catch a real ghost or demon on camera? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
Interesting.
You decide. You can watch Wokiata's full investigation of the haunted farmhouse over on their channel. Come hell or high water. The popular YouTuber TechRax has been testing the durability of technology for years, especially the Samsung Galaxy series and the Apple iPhone. On his channel, you can watch these phones get destroyed in pretty much every way imaginable. He drops them from extreme heights, he crushes them with cars, shocks them with tasers, pounds them with hammers, there's hot knives, gas torches, and even a lawnmower.
That's hilarious.
You name it, and TechRax has probably thrown an iPhone at it. However, when testing the durability of his brand new iPhone 11 Pro, things take an unexpected turn. He travels 7 hours to an isolated spot in the Nevada desert. He plans to drop the iPhone 11 into a 50-foot deep hot spring named Diana's Punch Bowl. For unknown reasons, this hot spring is also known by the name the Devil's Cauldron.
And we made it to the location, guys. I apologize.
The fact that he travels so far to destroy a phone just baffles me.
What exactly is going to go on first before I even show you the hole? Now I want to show you guys the actual hole. So as I'm walking close, just a couple steps here, pretty
Wow.
crazy, guys. You can see there's steam coming
Such a
straight out of
view.
this water. It's supposed to be about 140 to 180 degrees Fahrenheit, so you will burn yourself if you try like taking a dip in here.
Oh,
but
man.
it's super sick, literally in the middle of nowhere.
Now, the first time TechRex drops his recording iPhone into the extremely hot water, the phone comes out fine and the footage shows nothing particularly strange. But the second time he drops his phone into the Devil's Cauldron, things get a little weird. When he reviews the footage later, he's shocked by what he finds.
That is a horrifying sound.
TechRex says he has no idea what could have caused this strange underwater screaming, especially since his first recording didn't pick up any odd sounds at all.
That is weird.
Just what do
It's
you
not
think
the
this
wind.
strange sound from the Devil's Cauldron could be?
It sounds like a
know
female
down in the
voice,
comments.
doesn't it?
You can watch this full video as well as TechRex's examination of the footage over on his YouTube channel. Followed home. Over on the YouTube channel Ashes to Ashes, Dave and his brother Chris explore abandoned and sometimes supposedly haunted houses.
No, these
In
these
this
guys look like they're up to
investigation of
no
a
good.
woman who says that she has been haunted by an evil
Ashes
entity
to
that has
Ashes?
followed her for most of her life. The guys pick
I don't
up
know.
a
It
very
didn't.
strange EVP.
It sounded like somebody like in trouble, like they're screaming
here?
for help. Maybe it could have been a demon.
Good to see.
You too?
Yep. Is there anything that would like to, is there anything that would like to, is there anything that would like to,
No, that's a creepy voice.
I'm gonna ask you to give us a sign up here.
A creepy little voice seems to say, "Go with him." And Dave says that he thinks the evil entity in the house might have done just that.
Oh,
Since the
no.
investigation, he's heard sounds and voices in his home, especially in one particular hallway.
That's not good. He needed to.
And then, one day, his dog begins
He needed to
act
sage himself
very
before he left.
strange.
Who is it? Who is it?
Oh, thanks for the follow. Welcome. We're watching creepy ghost videos, so make yourself at home. Oh, now I have cat ears. Yeah, you know the dog sees it.
Who's down there?
The dog definitely sees it. Oh,
I'll show you
Thank
that
you.
there's nobody in the hall.
I'm just waiting for something to like peek around the corner.
Did you see it?
Oh hell no! Oh
I'll
god,
show you that there's nobody in the hall.
is that a child? Like a ghost child?
Who is it?
Some odd thing with pointy ears seems to be hiding around the edge of a door. And note that when Dave swings his camera back around, whatever it was is now gone. You can watch all of Ashes to Ashes
That is very
Paranormal
unsettling.
Investigations over on their YouTube channel.
It's staged.
First
It could
ghost
be.
hunt, last ghost hunt. Reddit user Manda Burke and her husband were exploring the haunted Hillview Manor, an old mental asylum located in Newcastle,
Oh goody, a
Pennsylvania.
mental asylum.
They had bought tickets as part of a ghost hunting tour
I could
group.
just smell the lead from
Amanda
here.
says they walked around, checked the AVP meters supplied by the tour company, but nothing much happened. Then they began to hear an odd shuffling sound at the end of one of the halls, but they thought nothing of it at the time. Then, suddenly from the end of the hall, they heard running footsteps charging towards them.
Oh, hell no. I would freak out. Look at him. Oh, that is such a genuine reaction too.
Amanda says that the whole event was one of the scariest things she's ever experienced. Now, I should note that
I gotta
don't usually
admit, I'd
show
have the same
videos
reaction if
without
that
some
happened
visible
to
or
me.
audible evidence of the supernatural. But looking at the reaction of this group, and seeing just how hard and painful those falls look, I think this is pretty compelling evidence that something came down that hall. But, as always, you decide.
That ghost is probably having a good laugh after that.
This next clip is from a Chinese ghost hunter named Xiao Long, who broadcasts his investigations live on a Chinese streaming service. Xiao Long and his friend are exploring an abandoned building that is said to be haunted by the ghost of a construction worker who lost his life while working on the building. As they begin their investigation, creepy things start to happen immediately.
都能上楼吗？
I'd say the reactions are the evidence, in my opinion.
咋的了？
我操！我操！我刚才看着好像鸡巴干活的。
你滚他妈了个逼的！
真的。
搁哪呀？
Oh, he looks ready to yell at the ghost. I guess in China they believe that yelling and cursing at the spirit wards them off.
Downstairs, but his friend doesn't seem to believe him. He shrugs it off, and they continue their investigation.
Yeah, he's gonna go fight the ghost. Oh, he's getting angry now. What is he vaping at the ghost now?
正好我摆驴子呢。我操你妈！哎呦我咋来了？我操你妈！厕所里有人。
There's someone in the toilet. That's great.
操你妈！干点！哎！我操你妈！不对呀！
你咋的了？
Man, he looks pissed.
你咋的？
Holy crap!
啊！
我操你妈！
Again, the same explorer claims to have seen someone, but again, his friend thinks he's just being hysterical. Now, before we go any further, I should point out that unlike the Saudi Arabian ghost hunters who pray to ward off evil spirits, the Chinese believe that cursing and acting angry will scare away evil ghosts and demons.
They gotta cuss
you'll
him out.
See what I mean?
Want to fight him? Gotta scare the ghost off. Isn't that just a weird concept? Scaring a ghost off? I fucking can't with the yelling. Oh god. What is that? He looks like he's like gonna have an anxiety attack and like cry. He's probably crying right now. Jeez.
有啊，真有人！哎呦我操我！你过来！
This poor man.
就是他！我操你妈！出来！操你妈的！谁？我操！ 哎，我操你！你过来！
Oh, it must be cold in the building. That's probably what the smoke's coming from. Cold air.
出来！操他妈谁呀？是这屋吗？谁？出来！哎！我操！
Oh.
我操你妈！你出来！我操你妈的！门后边是吧？出来！
It could be a hard hat. I'm not sure. I don't think they
And yet
told us
again,
what
one of
building
the
this
explorers
is.
sees what looks like a man in a red hard hat peering from behind the door.
Oh, okay, yeah, it's a hard hat then.
This time, he even manages to capture it on camera. But yet again, his friend doesn't believe him. That is, until everything suddenly takes a terrifying turn.
Oh. Oh, wow.
哎，我去你妈！我操你妈！
He almost got
我去你妈！
smacked by the ghost.
回来！操你妈的！操你妈了个逼！
The hash slinging slasher.
我去！
Tiles are just falling on top of him. Holy shit. Yeah, you should probably stop yelling at the ghost. He's still running. I don't know if it's a skinwalker. Do they have skinwalkers in China?
Around them. One of them falls right through an open hole in the floor. Luckily, they eventually managed to make it outside the building to safety.
Oh, thank God I didn't fall all the way in.
What do you think?
That could have been really
extreme
bad.
Footage of an angry construction worker ghost on their live stream? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
I highly doubt it's a hoax. These guys have some pretty good captures.
Frozen with fear. Years ago, Tyler Rowe worked in a Kroger grocery store in Powell,
Kroger,
Tennessee.
they don't have that near me.
He claims that every morning at exactly 9:02 a.m., the staff witnessed this at the warehouse freezer door.
Freezers better not rest. Here it comes.
Oh my God.
Is there a light? Is there a light in here? And there's nothing in here. There's nothing.
That's wild. Whoa.
Tyler says that it was every morning like clockwork. At 9:02 a.m., there was banging on the warehouse freezer, and then the door would swing open on its own. But there was no one inside.
Here it comes.
So 2 months ago, someone named Emily claimed in the video's comments that she currently worked at
That's
the
just a
same
MySpace
Kroger grocery
profile
store,
picture right
and
there.
that the strange occurrence still happened, even though the store had recently replaced
Yeah,
the
those
freezer
doors are
door.
always really heavy
She
too.
says that
They
the
had one
freezer
at
door still slams open and
one of the
closed
stores I used to
all
work
on
at.
its own.
Very
Meanwhile,
heavy doors.
on TikTok, Andy Sauce's Kamase is
Oh,
trying to
I've
record
seen
a
this one.
video
This
for
one's
TikTok
weird.
when he spots something truly chilling.
This video is fucking creepy. Very creepy. Can you imagine?
The face of a little girl seems to be peeking out at Andy from behind his wardrobe. However, when Andy checks the area, no one there. Not only is there no one in the space, but Andy
I don't
demonstrates
understand
in a
how you would
follow-up
fake
video how
that.
no one could have even been sitting
It even
in
has
this
a
narrow
shadow and
area
everything.
to begin with.
Voy a aclarar algunos youtubers que en esta parte de aquí atrás, en esta parte, sí hay un espacio, pero un espacio donde cae mi puño.
That's weird. No, well, nobody can fit behind there. There's no room to be back there.
Supuestamente fue donde apareció la cabeza. Lo malo que esta huevadita, este troperito aquí es bien pesado.
So, what do you think? Is this the ghost of a little girl, or is it just a very good fake? Let me know down in the comments.
I don't know, like the whole face looks
The Watcher in the
three-dimensional.
window. Over on the YouTube ghost hunting channel, The Haunted Side, lead investigator Patrick and his cameraman Jason are investigating the supposedly very haunted Cleanwater Demon House in Reno, Nevada.
Oh, a demon
According to
house.
local
There we
legend,
go.
Many people have lost their lives in the house, and the property is said to have been home to occult activity for years. As Patrick and Jason investigate, they experience many strange occurrences.
Region.
Ooh, I got dizzy there for a second.
Home. Central.
Oh, it's so cold right here.
Yeah, it just got real cold.
Ooh. Who's in here?
Ambition.
Oh, God.
Jesus.
Applet.
As Patrick says, "Who's in here?" without even noticing, he picks up a small voice, almost like a child, whispering, "Me."
Who's in here?
Wow, that's really it's really clear.
What the f? What the f? Footsteps right above us.
The guys hear bizarre noises from upstairs and head up to investigate. As they are checking out the upper floor,
Oh
some
my gosh,
truly
that's an old
creepy
TV.
things are happening on the floor below.
Was that from
If you walk
1940?
closer to this machine right here, it'll let us know that you're there. Can you come just a little bit closer? Ooh.
Ooh, yeah.
Did you see that?
After reviewing the footage, we could find no explainable reason that bike should have fallen over, so we decide to regroup and head back upstairs.
Upstairs EVP session. Is there somebody up here with me? Whoa!
Wow. It almost seems like it's trying to distract them from talking to them upstairs. They're gonna have to split up. Have somebody downstairs and somebody upstairs.
What the f?
Or maybe that's what the
Throughout
demon
the whole
wants. It wants to split them up.
there's something even more chilling going on. Something that the guys don't even realize.
I don't know what it is about that staircase, but it just doesn't feel good.
Oh.
What was that?
What?
Patrick catches an unexplained shadow figure looming in a doorway, as if staring out at them. Even more bizarre, they have a second camera filming inside, and as you can see, there's no one there.
Feel good.
Oh wow. How does that happen?
What was that?
What, one camera catches it, but the other one doesn't?
I don't think that was a shadow. It was on the other side of that window.
But it gets even creepier. They don't realize it, but this strange dark figure seems to be watching over them throughout their investigation.
I'm gonna move the volume down like a smidgen. Just tell me when.
Okay.
When it's not feeding back like that. Smidgen. Just tell me when. When it's not feeding back like that.
It really is following them.
What's especially creepy about this figure is it appears there and then a second later disappears from that window.
To watch The Haunted Side's full 2-part investigation of the Cleanwater Demon House, as well as their other weekly paranormal investigations, check out their YouTube channel. it follows. Nuke's top 5 viewer MK1 worked overnight security at a brewery. He says that one of his co-workers always claimed to experience spooky occurrences around the factory, but MK1 never believed him. Until this night. On this particular night, his friend says that he felt that something was watching him, maybe even following him around the brewery as he went on his nightly rounds.
How creepy. The fact that this is security footage makes me think that, you know, it's legit because it's not edited. It's straight from the hard drive.
Oh, that's so mad.
You can see that the guy checks behind him several times, almost as if he expects to see something there. But as he turns to walk away, that is when some odd misty shape can be seen following behind. Needless to say, after this video, MK1 never doubted his friend again. And also needless to say, they were both chilled to the core by this strange video apparition.
It almost looks like they're the same height
Even
as well.
creepier, MK1 says that soon after seeing this video with his own eyes, even he began to experience bizarre occurrences around the factory. The John Lowe
I wish they had
murder
more
house.
footage.
In 2014, 82-year-old dog breeder John Lowe's mind just seemed to snap one night. In a fit of rage, he tragically ended the lives of his 66-year-old girlfriend Christine Lee and her
God.
daughter Lucy at his family home in Surrey, England. Lucy was somehow able to call the authorities moments before she lost her life, and John Lowe was arrested for his crimes shortly thereafter.
What a
The sudden,
terrifying
strange,
story.
and brutal act shocked the entire
Yeah,
country.
Insane.
Since the tragedy, the house has been left completely abandoned. Paranormal investigator Simon from the YouTube channel Ghost Raiders went to what locals now call the quote, John Lowe murder house. His intent was to try to make contact with the spirits of the victims who are still believed to haunt the scene of the crime. Together with
I wonder
YouTube
since
ghost
they
hunters
arrested
Proving
him,
Demons,
if they ever
try
found
to
out why
communicate
he
with
decided
Christine
to
and her
do
daughter
that.
Lucy using a spirit box. Their questions get some very strange and eerily accurate responses.
Is Lucy here? If Lucy is also here, can you say Lucy?
Lucy, whoa, that was instant and clear. Lucy is with us.
Are you here in this room with us, yes or no?
The shocking spirit box replies seem to
that's
acknowledge that
very clear.
Lucy and her mother might be trying to make contact with the paranormal investigators. But things get even stranger when Olivia from Proving Demons claims that she feels something touching her back.
Hold on now.
Could it be a car on the road?
It sounded
just
behind
grab
me.
my back.
No, I didn't grab your back. Why? Video?
No, seriously, did you just grab my back?
I swear.
No,
I swear I
Like,
didn't touch you.
that was hard.
Andrew
time to
was-
check your back for
Andrew was
scratches.
holding with the hand that he would grab your back. The camera.
And my other hand's in my
Those hands
pocket.
in his pocket. There was nothing that
Well,
he could have grabbed his back with.
Unless my jacket was halfway up my back, something just pulled it.
Did you see it? Right before Olivia says something grabbed her back, a small light enveloped by a strange translucent mist seems to rise up and away from her. This bizarre light or mist was not even noticed by any of the explorers.
That's pretty compelling.
Hold on now.
Little orbs.
Could it be a car on the road?
It sounded
Just grab
behind me.
my back.
No, I didn't grab your back. Why?
After Simon uploaded the video to the Ghost Raiders channel, keen-eyed YouTube viewers pointed out the very strange phenomenon. Now, I have to say that this clip is one of the more compelling pieces of paranormal footage that I've seen, because being able to fake this mist, time it perfectly, and then this very real reaction from Olivia when she says her back is touched, well, it all seems very hard to fake. But of course, I could be
would be.
wrong. Let me know what you think. Did you see it? YouTuber Eric Gunner is an urban
boy, number
explorer and
one.
occasional paranormal investigator from Mexico. In one of his videos, Eric claims that a girl named Natalie contacted him about some very strange activity in her home. Natalie, who appears in the video with a teddy bear face concealing her identity, says that her mother recently rented the upstairs apartment in their house to an elderly woman. Natalie says that as soon as the woman moved in, strange things started occurring in their home.
What is she, like, summoning demons
in the
up
middle
there?
of the night. They would find random things move from one room to the other, and they would often smell an unexplained foul stench coming from upstairs.
Oh no.
Weirdest of all, cats and dogs in the neighborhood began disappearing.
Oh,
As for the
no.
old lady,
This
her
old
behavior
lady's
was
bad-
odd,
bad
to say
news.
the least. She avoided all contact with Natalie and her family. The woman didn't say hello or even talk to them when they passed her on the stairs. If they knocked on her door, she wouldn't answer. Natalie and her family became more and more terrified as the odd noises and events in their house intensified. Then one night, Natalie's 10-year-old sister woke up screaming, saying that her back was in agonizing pain. They checked her and found that her back was covered in deep, unexplained scratches.
Oh my god.
Well, with that, they had had enough.
She's got to be
Without
summoning
even so much as
demons. There's
packing
no
a bag,
other
they fled
explanation.
the house in the middle of the night. As of the filming of this video, they had not been back for 2 weeks. So, Natalie knew about Eric Gunner's YouTube channel. She asked him to investigate.
De hecho, si apago la luz, la casa de arriba está prendida. Ahí es donde vive la viejita. Voy a tratar de no hacer ruido para que no me vaya a escuchar. Fíjense que a mí me da más miedo la viejita que, no sé, me vaya a parecer un
He's
fantasma
more
o algo
scared of
así.
the old lady. That's funny.
It's fairly obvious that Natalie and her family left in a rush.
Se supone que así como dijo ella, esta Natalie, pues se fueron de rápido ese día. No recogieron nada. Dijo, pues sí me dijo que iba a haber incluso hasta comida. Hasta
Ew.
frijoles aquí. Ay, huele bien
I
feo,
guess she
parece
was
como están
cooking
mamados.
food when they left.
At first, it seems like there's not much to see, just an average empty house. But then things start to get a little strange.
Lo que veo es que hay muchas fotos de niños. Escuchan ruidos.
Did you see it? Well, Eric didn't either, but watch again.
Lo que veo es que hay muchas fotos de niños. Escuchan ruidos.
Looks like something's moving around back there.
YouTube commenters pointed out that it looks like a small girl dressed in all white briefly peeks out from behind a curtain. Again, I should note, the house is supposedly empty.
Uy, esa muñeca da miedo.
Eric spots a doll that seems to be a bit out of place. Little did he know that after the filming, the house's owner would tell him that the doll doesn't belong to them, and
Oh,
they've never
no.
seen it. But even creepier, later in the video, Eric passes by the same room again.
Where's the doll? The doll's not there.
Did you see it? As YouTube commenters would later point out, the doll has now vanished. Eric heads into the bedroom to investigate, and this is when things get truly bizarre.
Aquí parece que se puede subir por aquí, pero está como sellado. ¿Qué pedo? Está esta casa rara. Bueno, está construida raro. ¿Qué es esto?
And once again, I have to ask, did you see it? Something ducks out of sight under the bed. Again,
Oh,
Eric
no.
doesn't notice. This too
Not
was
under the
spotted later
bed.
by YouTube viewers.
No. I like dolls. I just don't, like the creepy looking ones. Oh.
¿Qué pedo? Veo que se no mames.
Eric gathers his courage and heads back in to check out the curtain. It didn't go well.
Ay, es que me da manos porque estoy nervioso.
As he rounds the corner, a shadowy figure ducks back into the corner of the room. This time, Eric does see it.
That's not creepy at all.
No sé qué pensar, la verdad, si tengo miedo. Ya no sé si salimos o no. No hubiera venido solo. ¿Saben qué? Si no hubiera venido solo, la cagué bien cabrón. No hubiera venido solo. Esta puerta no la despe. ¿Qué hay? Al baño.
I can't believe he hasn't left yet.
He heads in to check it out, but nothing there. With this,
it makes it more scary that there's so much stuff laying around
and
and nobody's living in there.
That might not be as easy as he thinks.
Well, wait, what was that? What did he see?
Someone in a cloak, presumably the creepy old lady who lives there, comes walking up the stairs. Eric hides until the coast is clear, then quickly makes his escape out to the street. So did Eric Gunner catch multiple paranormal encounters on video?
I would say so.
Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
A lot of it's so creepy, it has to be real.
You can watch Eric Gunner's full investigation of this supposedly haunted house over on his YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. For channel updates and other weird stuff, follow me on Instagram here and on Twitter right there. I'll see you next week.
All right. So that's going to be it for this. We're going to go on like a 5-minute break and we'll do 3 more hours of ghost videos. So yeah, we're like halfway through it, guys. We're gonna go all night. So I'll be back in like 5 minutes and we'll have more spooky stuff to watch. So thank you for watching.